Tonight, the Bears host Thayer, and it's a special night in Willow Springs designated as Senior Night. Please join us as we pay tribute to our graduating seniors and their parents. First of all, we have two seniors that are not able to be here tonight because they are at a cross-country meet. So please give a round of applause to Matthew Miller, son of Heather and Aaron Miller, and Tristan Silva, son of Cheryl and Darren Silva. And good luck to Matthew and Tristan as they run tomorrow in St. Louis. Michael Butcher is the son of Brittany Brewer. Michael has played football for 3 years, also runs track. His best memory is going to Evangel Camp and building a brotherhood. Michael's advice to underclassmen is to take the weight room seriously. It helps more than you think. He'll miss all of the coaches. Michael hopes to go to college on a track scholarship. Michael Butcher. Claire Sandals Clarkston is the daughter of Kendall and Lori Clarkston. Claire has played tennis since picking up a racket at age 7. She's won a doubles tournament championship with McKiley and second-place singles championship at the Osage tournament. She placed second in singles at districts this year and was also a state sectional finalist. Her best memory was in the middle of a tennis match. She heard Maddie yell from the far court, "Dave, I did it. I got a milkshake." Claire's advice to underclassmen is to have an open mind, find a good balance between your education and fun. She'll miss joking around with all the girls and dominating other teams with her awesome doubles partner, Mel. After graduation, Claire plans to attend Mizzou or UMKC to pursue a degree in pre-med or biological sciences. Claire Clarkston. McKiley Anchor Kai McKitten McCow Cox is the daughter of David and Rachel Cox. McKiley's played tennis for 8 years. She's won multiple tournament championships, district doubles runner-up, all district for 3 years, state sectional doubles champion, and all state, finishing 7th place in doubles. McKiley's best memory was her and Maddie in state sectionals last year, and in the middle of the match, McKiley slammed to the fence running after a ball. When she got up, she asked Maddie if she at least looked cool, and Maddie just laughed at her. Her advice to underclassmen: always put in effort, try your hardest, and enjoy the moment. McKiley will miss playing tennis for her dad. She is undecided about her plans after graduation. McKiley Cox. Gennady Gina Dudko is the son of Lilia Dudko and Yevgeny Dudko. He's played football for 6 years. Gennady has been named second-team All-SCA. His best memory is finally scoring a touchdown. Gennady's advice to underclassmen is time flies, don't take it for granted. Enjoy it while it's here. He'll miss being able to hang out with the players and coaches every day. After graduation, Gennady plans to go to college to become a coach and hopefully play football. Gennady Dudko. Warren Ennis is the son of Josh and Donna Ennis. Warren has played football 4 years. His best memory is scoring a touchdown against St. Mary's. His advice to underclassmen is do everything to the best of your abilities. Warren will miss playing music in the locker room. After graduation, he plans to attend trade school to be an electrician. Warren Ennis. Gavin Longhorn G-Train Ferguson is the son of Jason and Michelle Ferguson. Gavin has played football for 4 years. He received the Mightiest Lifter Award at Night of Champions and is a team captain. His best memory is going to see Top Gun Maverick with the team while at Evangel football camp. Gavin's advice to underclassmen: a big mouth doesn't make a big man. Lead by example. He'll miss playing football with his brothers and with the same group of guys he's played with since 3rd grade. After graduation, Gavin plans to attend College of the Ozarks and pursue a degree in agriculture. Gavin Ferguson. Ryan Tony Friga is the son of Tony and Laura Friga. He has played football for 12 years. Ryan has received the Most Improved Award 2 years in a row and looking for a 3rd this year. His best memory is when we go out to get our stuff out of the trailer at Evangel and Taylor locked himself in the dorm's bathroom while everyone else was locked outside. Ryan's advice to underclassmen: keep track of your cleats in the off-season so you don't have to wear mismatched cleats the first few weeks of practice. He'll miss making jokes with the guys and quoting the water boy. After graduation, Ryan plans to apply to conductor training for the railroad. Ryan Friga. Ryan D.K. Kohler is the son of Shawana Cox. Ryan has played football since 3rd grade. He has received awards for 500-yard receiver and All-SCA. His best memory is beating Kabul for their homecoming this year. Ryan's advice to underclassmen: stay committed to your goals. He'll miss being around all of his friends. After graduation, Ryan plans to attend college and major in criminal justice or pre-athletic training. Ryan Kohler. Drake Marshall is the son of Gary and Sherry Marshall. Drake has been a cheerleader for 4 years. He's received the All-American Cheer Award. Drake's best memory is dance partners on the cheer bus. His advice to underclassmen: make sure you smile. Drake will miss his cheer family. After graduation, he plans to attend MSU, then transfer to Missouri S&T to get a bachelor's degree in computer science with a minor in cybersecurity. Drake Marshall. Nathan Nate Dog McDaniel is the son of Mitch and Beverly McDaniel. Nate has played football his whole life. His best memory is beating Mountain View his freshman year in the 2nd round of districts. His advice to underclassmen: work hard and get your stuff done. Nathan will miss the Friday nights and the bond he has with the team. After graduation, he plans to go to the North American Lineman Training Center. Nathan McDaniel. Jaden J. Minton is the daughter of Rachel and Jeremy Minton. She's been in band for 9 years, choir for 3, and has been named All-SCA. Jaden's best memory is riding home from Bands of America. Her advice to underclassmen is everything can seem extremely difficult at times and can really get you down, but don't give up. If you push through, there's a light on the other side that's worth all the hard work. Jaden will miss bonding experiences with her friends. After graduation, she wants to go to college to become a surgical technician. Jaden Minton. Scooter Osborne is the son of Justin and Christy Osborne. Scooter's played football for 3 years. He's been named All-SCA and All-District 2 times. His best memory is junior year when he got a fumble recovery, but his short little legs just couldn't get him there. Scooter's advice to underclassmen: hit the weight room. He will miss the boys: Taylor, Friga, Kohler, John, Warren, and Coach Henley. His plans after graduation are undecided. Scooter Osborne. Madison Big D Perkins is the daughter of Michelle and Benny Perkins. She's played tennis 4.5 years. Madison has placed 2nd in district doubles, 3rd in district doubles, state sectionals double champ, and 7th place at state in doubles, earning all state honors. Her best memory is playing against Lebanon when she went up for a huge overhead and the ball barely tipped over the net, and the opposing girl was on the ground with one shoe, terrified. Madison's advice to underclassmen: there's always time for homework. Make sure you work hard, but leave time for yourself. She'll miss all the girls doing British accents at practice and matches. Her future plans are undecided. Madison Perkins. Taylor Rothermick is the son of Ryan Rothermick and Samantha Garcia. Taylor has played 4 years. His best memory is being part of the team his freshman year when we beat Mountain View in districts. His advice to underclassmen is play every game like it's your last, because it could be. Taylor will miss being there with his friends and celebrating with them. After graduation, he plans to go to a trade school to become a lineman for Show Me Power. Taylor Rothermick. John Salter is the son of Peggy Salter. John has played football 2 years. He has received the Iron Bear Award. His best memory is beating Liberty his freshman year to move on to the district championship game. John's advice to underclassmen: enjoy these years while you can and don't quit. He'll miss Friday night lights and his football brothers. After graduation, he hopes to secure a job on the road as a welder. John Salter. Tommy Sidorovich is the son of Victor and Katrina Sidorovich. Tommy's played football 2 years. His best memory is beating Kabul on their homecoming. His advice to underclassmen is play your heart out in every sport. Thomas will miss not playing football. After graduation, he plans to go to college and major in business. Thomas Sidorovich. Honey Gabe Story is the son of Stephanie Lowridge and Ross Story. He's been in band 7 years, all SCA for 2 years, and drumline for 3. His best memory is bringing 5 pounds of ground beef to away band camp so he could cook tacos at 2 a.m. They wound up getting caught because Maxim dropped a table and we all had to run until we were sick. Gabe's advice to underclassmen: never give up. The end goal is always worth it. He'll miss blasting music on the band bus while everyone is just enjoying each other's company and the adrenaline rush of competition. After graduation, Gabe plans to attend Missouri S&T and major in computer engineering with a minor in robotics. Gabe Story. We want to thank our parents for allowing us to teach and coach your students for these years, and we ask that you please honor our athletes, our band members, our cheerleaders, and their parents as they perform for the final time at Polinsky Field. Please give them a big round of applause. That concludes our senior night ceremony. Go Bears.
And now for your 2022 Willow Springs Bears.
Be Bear fans.
Yeah, that's the way we prefer it. But this is our second straight week of a pretty evenly matched game, I think. And the Bears last week had a heartbreaker at Houston, and we were trying to be unbiased on that broadcast.
That was
really tough in a hard-fought game like that really had some weird things going on. And man, you felt bad for the Bears. Felt like they had a little magic going where they hit Kohler on that big touchdown, and Friga got the 2-point conversion. We were tied, and then just a heartbreaker at Houston. Got the go-ahead touchdown in the last seconds, and went back this week and asked Scooter Osborne about that kick. I said, man, was kind of a short kick. He said, yeah, I shanked it. He said, that wasn't the call.
Oh, okay.
He was supposed to kick it away.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah,
just kind of weird things happened, and the Tigers came up with a win. Houston went to 7-0. That game, they played Mountain Grove today, though. It was a 1 o'clock game, and that had all kinds of drama surrounding that start time. But the Panthers beat the Tigers, giving Houston their first loss of the season. 28-8 was the final. So Houston now 7-1 on the year. For the Bears, unfortunately, probably the other big thing that came out of that was they lost Taylor Rothermick for the rest of the year.
Right, that was unfortunate. Taylor really a playmaker for the Bears and has been all year. Can do a lot of things back there besides throw the football. He's a good scrambling quarterback, and his senior year, so you really hate that. You just hate that for Taylor, and the Bears will try to rally around, I'm sure, and win one for Taylor tonight.
That would be the goal, and it's like you mentioned, it's senior night, so there'll be a lot of emotion on the field. Really a big, good group of senior athletes that the Bears are honoring tonight, not just in football, but also in tennis. Man, I was reading some of the accolades of those tennis girls that are graduating. That's impressive. Some band members, cheerleaders. We'll talk about those kids coming up with our Fall Sports Focus at halftime. But, Rothermick probably the big thing for the Bears going forward. They've got 3 more games to play, and they'll have to do it without Taylor. And, of course, that affects basketball possibly as well. So that's a tough blow for the Bear Athletic Department, but it's an opportunity for somebody else to step up and help out the team. I think we're going to take a national anthem break.
Getting ready for the national anthem here, so we'll take a 2-minute time away, and then we'll be back for some more pregame talk for you. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Bear Football on Classic Country KUKU.
Just arrived at Monty's. New fall favorites like Columbia fleece, hoodies, and flannel shirts at 20% off. Find the latest styles of Under Armour, Hook, and Life is Good apparel, all at 20% off. Check out the restocked hat wall, over 400 new hats available. And take a look at all the latest in camo, boots, and hunting gear, like the new Tacticum Reveal 2.0 cellular game camera. Stock that trophy buck from your cell phone. All this and more just arrived at Monty's Outdoors.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unexpected injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has 4 orthopedic doctors and 2 podiatrists on staff to care for your athletes. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as the OZH Orthopedics and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Gentleman Jim's Wrecker Service in Mountain View and Willow Springs is proud to support our local sports teams. If you need a tow, call Gentleman Jim's. They are bonded and insured and have the equipment to complete any job from small cars to semis. So if you break down or need a tow for any reason at all, pick up the phone and give them a call at 934-6594. Gentleman Jim's in Mountain View and Willow Springs. Give them a call anytime you need a tow.
If you need assistance with a commercial loan, it's as simple as coming by, being greeted with a smile, and visiting with our lenders to determine the best loan for your needs. With more than 300 combined years of lending experience, the West Plains Bank and Trust Company lending team takes pride in being your local lending experts. We can help you get your business started or help it grow with necessary expansions. Either way, your loan decision is always made locally. West Plains Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
And welcome back to Polinsky Field and Willow Springs Bear football on a Friday night. And the Willow Springs Bears just coming onto the field through the big bear at the end zone and carrying their flag with them with the legions of fans out there to welcome them onto the field. Their Bobcats are waiting to come onto the field after the
They may
bear.
run over some of our fans if we're not careful. The official is doing some traffic directing down there. I don't know that I've ever seen, I mean, I'm sure I have, but for sure in the last year or two, I've not seen a team run on to the opposing team's field quite like that. That's with the banner and everything. So,
yeah.
Hey, more power to them.
Yeah.
The Bobcats are here, and this is, if you've been around here for any time, you know that if it's football or basketball, Thayer's good at it, and they always are good at it. But for Thayer, a bit of a down year this year. The Bobcats come in with just 2 wins on the year. Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, just 2 wins. They beat
2-5.
Beat Kabul 38-16 and beat Salem 28-6. So those are the 2 wins for Thayer this year. Their losses came to Salem, Arkansas 20-6, Liberty 62-16, lost to Houston 36-8.
That game was tied at halftime.
Yeah, and then Houston went off in the fourth quarter, and then lost last week to Ava 43-8. They've got a new coach, Briar Hancock. Of course, Coach Billy Weber, over 20 years and 150 wins down at Thayer. So when you think Thayer Bobcat football, you immediately think Coach Weber and run and just smash mouth football. But Coach Weber hung it up, and Coach Hancock has taken over. He's got a freshman quarterback and a couple of running backs. One of them, junior Mark Spencer, who I remember from last year, is out. Talking with the Thayer radio guys, apparently he got a couple of personal fouls last week, so he's not eligible tonight. So that's a blow for the Bobcats, who Weber may be gone, but they still run the ball a lot, and they like to chew up clock and keep your defense on the field.
Well, Weber had that program set up at Thayer for a long, long time and started in Mighty Mites. So that program is still feeding the Bear football program and will for some years to come. So the Bobcats have that good reputation, always a good football team, and the Bears will have their work cut out for them to win tonight. Of course, the Bears have their starting quarterback out for the rest of the year in Taylor Rothermick, so that is a big blow to the Bears tonight.
Both teams dealing with some losses on the offensive side of the ball for sure, and don't overlook what Taylor does defensively as well for the Bears, an important two-way starter. Don't forget, you can listen to us live tonight at ozarkradionews.com, or better yet, you can go to YouTube. You can watch the game. Just search for Willow Bears. That's all you got to do. Willow Bears. It'll come right up, and our Bear Media crew, this is a student crew. They run the live stream, and they do a fantastic job at that. That's really taken a step up this year, so be sure and tune into our YouTube channel. Just search Willow Bears. You'll have the feed from the radio. You get to watch the game. They've got instant replay over there. I mean, they're doing all kinds of cool stuff. So really proud of that program.
I saw Sabrina directing traffic.
They've got radios. I mean, they've got,
she was. She's professional at this. So
multiple camera angles. It's a lot of fun. So if you're listening at home tonight, throw up YouTube and watch it online as well. Other area games tonight, we already mentioned Houston beat Mountain Grove. Sorry, Mountain Grove beat Houston. Let me get that right. 28-8 was the final. Other SCA games tonight, Kabul at 1-6 is at Ava 4-3. Liberty and their 7-0 record at Salem 0-7. So there's your mismatch of the night. And West Plains looking to end their 3-game losing streak. I think they may have a good chance of doing it tonight, going to Parkview to take on the 0-7 Parkview Vikings.
The disappointing team of the year seems to be Kabul. I thought Kabul would have more than one win at this stage of the season, but not so fast. Bears going to kick off. The official says Thayer will receive. Missed who won the toss, but doesn't matter at this point. So the Bears are going to kick off the Bobcats. We're just about ready to get this one underway. So the Bobcats only 2 wins on the year. The Bears have 3, so you have to kind of take that into consideration here for probably one of the better matchups of the week.
Yeah, I'd say so. And both these teams look across the field. I'm sure both coaches have said, hey, this is our game to win. And it's senior night here at Polinsky, and you know that we've got a really good, big class of senior boys that would like to finish their home schedule with a win.
I think there were 11 seniors on the roster.
Yeah.
For the Bears, so that is a pretty good group of seniors who have gone through this program, gone through the ups and downs, a lot of downs. And I noticed when Taylor Rothermick was introduced on the field, he mentioned that game 3 years ago when they beat Liberty.
Several of them mentioned that as their highlight.
That was a highlight, as a freshman. So So this is a big night for them, and hopefully they can play well and come away with a victory. Thayer dropped single safety back deep. They got trips back there, but the deep man is standing at the 20. The Bears prepare to kick off. Osborne will do the kicking from the 40-yard line.
Bears are all maroons with the white helmets.
Bears have used the onside kick some, and it's there again. And it did not go the 10 yards, but Thayer recovered at midfield. So the Bobcats will take it over in great field position at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, you're right. They've executed that well in previous weeks, but that one was pretty much a straight shot right to the up man, and he had a pretty easy coverage on that. So the Bobcats will take over at the 50. Bobcats in their green pants, white jerseys, green helmets. And the freshman quarterback will take over. Dawson Harris.
Harris.
6 foot, 140.
All right, we're set to go as soon as the officials place the ball down. Harris, at quarterback, looks like he's going to have two backs back there with him and two wideouts on the far side of the field. He's a 6 foot, 140-pound freshman quarterback who is going under center with two backs behind him. Gets the snap of the football, hands off to the first back through, and he breaks it. He may go all the way. He's at the 30, the 20, and into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow. One play, and the Bobcats are in. That took 13 seconds. Number 20, Peyton Mills.
What a shocker.
Oh, nothing fancy.
No,
I mean, it was just
a dive play.
Just a dive up the middle, and all of a sudden Mills found himself in the clearing, and Bears had a couple guys try to bring him down, but poor tackling at the end of that run, and Mills takes it all the way to the end zone.
The Bears missed some tackles. Bobcats are going for two. First play of scrimmage, they hand off to the tailback, and he does not make it. So the Bears deny the two-point conversion, but with 11:47 left to go in the ball game, Thayer jumps on top 6-0. We'll be back for the Thayer kickoff in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Cox Health Center is proud to support our Willow Springs Bears. It's the mission of Cox Health Center in Willow Springs to be the best for the community we serve by showing safety, compassion, respect, and integrity. As part of that mission, our nurse practitioners are offering extended hours on most days, opening at 7:30 a.m. and closing at 6. Cox Health Center in Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
Hi, this is Solomon Cornelius, and if you can hear this ad, you are in corn country. That's right. We cover all of South Central Missouri and North Central Arkansas with over 75 years combined experience in selling property just like yours. Whether you're buying or selling, how you're treated matters. That's why we are the team for you. Give us a call today.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
11:47 left to go in the first quarter, and Thayer one play from scrimmage. They went 50 yards for the score and lead at 6-0 over the Bears as the Bobcats get ready to kick off. The Bears were not ready for Bobcat football, were they?
No, they were still taking in the national anthem when that play hit.
From the 40-yard line, the Bobcats kick off. It's an end-over-end kick, not too deep, taken about the 25 by the Bears, up to the 30, and about the 35 is where the ball carrier is brought down. Bears will put it in play there, 1st and 10, trailing the Bobcats 6-0.
One of the up men, Larry Cheney, sophomore for the Bears, with the return. Bears will take over in decent field position, but they're going to have to wake up from the shock of a quick hitter by the Bobcats.
Bobcats come ready to play. Ryan Friga at quarterback for the Bears. Gavin Ferguson back there with him. 3 wide receivers. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Ferguson. Coming around the near side, gets a block, gets down at the 46-yard line for a first down.
Ferguson knew he was running out of real estate, lowered his shoulder to get a couple more yards. And a quick first down for the Bears.
Ran wide that time on the Bobcat defense. Bears had trouble going up the middle against Houston last week. 1st and 10 Bears at the 45-yard line. There's the snap. Handoff again goes to Ferguson. This time no running room at all as he went right instead of left and got nothing. So 2nd down and 10 for the Bears.
Ferguson had a rough week last week at Houston. The Tigers were very much ready for him, and were able to shut down the Bears' run game all night.
2nd down and 10. Frigga out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Hands off the football, and not much there.
Well, you mentioned the first play went wide, and the Bears had success with that, but then they tried to go up the middle the last 2 times, and nothing there. Give him a yard and a half.
3rd down, 9 yards to go. 10:41 left to go in the first quarter. Snap of the football, and the pass downfield is complete. Kohler at the 30 down to the 24-yard line. Ryan Kohler, the senior receiving back, got to be one of the best in the conference. Takes it down to the 23-yard line of the Bobcats' first down, and a
31?
Yeah, 30-plus yard pickup on the play. 1st and 10 Bears. Quick snap, handoff. Now Frigga keeps, tries to cut around the outside, hemmed in, and down he goes after a yard gain or so. Good pass from Frigga to Kohler, though, that set this up. Bears a hurry-up offense, and I like to see that. Frigga out of the shotgun, gets the snap, hands off to the running back. He cracks the middle of the field, and he's gone. Touchdown! Touchdown! Gavin Ferguson for the Bears with 10:04 left to go in the first quarter. The Bears have tied it up 6-6.
I wasn't expecting a whole lot of offense early, but we've certainly got a lot. 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes from these two teams. The Bears have tied it up, have a chance to take the lead on the leg of senior Tommy Sidorovich.
Sidorovich in to kick the extra point, try to put the Bears on top. There's the snap down, the kick is up, and it's
good.
Good. With 10:04 left to go in the first quarter, the Bears from Willow 7, the Thayer Bobcats 6. Back for the Bears kickoff in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? Whenever you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby with offices in Houston and in West Plains. I can chat with you about the kind of retirement you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can go a long way tomorrow, so let's get started now. Call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, serving all of southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. And picture yourself a happy retirement. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
.04 left to go in the first quarter. Bears answer the Bobcats' quick touchdown with one of their own, and the Bears take the lead on the extra point kick. It's 7-6 Bears, as the Bears prepare for their second kickoff of the game. See if Osborne wants to do that onside kick again. Didn't work in the first kick. We'll see if they do it again. Here's the kick. End over end and deeper this time. Taken at the 20-yard line. Fumbled by the Bobcats, and down goes the Bobcat receiver as he picked up the ball. He was hit hard at the 22-yard line.
Great hit by
somebody on the
special team.
Yeah.
Dudko was streaking down there and laid a good hit on the return man. And the return man did a nice job just to hang on to the ball after he fumbled it initially. He did hold on through the Dudko hit, and the Bobcats they're 1 for 1 with a touchdown on plays tonight.
From the 25-yard line, that's where they marked the ball. The freshman quarterback gets the snap and hands off to the running back trying to cut to the outside. The Bears hem him in about the 30-yard line. Still got 5 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Bobcats.
Number 1, Mark Spencer, the junior for the Bobcats. Give him 5.
Spotting the ball a little over the 30-yard line, about the 31, so he's got about 6 on the play. 2nd down, a short 5. Harris brings him to the line of scrimmage. He's under center. Has an offset to the left offense, and they pitch and go that way. Bears overrun the play. 1st down, Bobcats at the 37-yard line.
Spencer, again with the carry. He'll get another 6 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line for the Bobcats.
Well, so far, neither defense doing much in the early goings. 9:11 to go first quarter. 7-6 Willow. The Bobcats 50 yards, 6 and 6 on their 3 plays from scrimmage.
Harris under center, Spence sends out a receiver wide to his left, splits the backs behind him, hands off to the second back, and he breaks the tackle and gets up to the 40-yard line.
Mills that time, and he'll pick up about 5. And the Bears getting hands on people, but not bringing down the running backs. Bears are going to have to get a little more aggressive with their tackling here in the first quarter. Mark about 4-yard gain to the 41.
Second down and 6 for the Bobcats. They continue their offensive set. They break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage with their freshman Harris under center. Wide receiver to the near side of the field.
Whistles blow. There's a equipment issue with number 5 for the Bobcats. It's Prince. He'll have to come out of the game.
He's the wide out on the near side of the field, so he'll be replaced by another single number. And it will, here we go. Second down and 4. There's the pitch to the trailing back. He gets into the Bears secondary, and first down, it looks like, at 47-yard line of Thayer. So the Bears haven't adjusted to this Thayer running game yet.
Now, Spencer that time again with the carry. That'll get the Bobcats another first down. The Bears have yet to really stop the Bobcats. Officials are talking. There may have been a penalty, and there was. False start on the Bobcats. Must have been thrown on the far sideline. Didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
So the Bobcats will have to run that play again.
Throwing right here in front of us. That's why we didn't see it.
Yeah,
It was. I think it was the new guy that came into the ball game. I think he was in motion before he should have been.
There you go.
So it's a procedure penalty, 5 yards against the Bobcats. Takes them back to the 35-yard line. They've got to go to the 47, so it'll be second down and 12 for the Bobcats from their own 35-yard line.
First penalty of the game, and that's all we'll say about that.
4 wide receivers. There's the snap and the handoff to the running back. He turns the corner. First down for the Bobcats. He got to the 47. I think that's enough for a first down.
Spencer picks up 12 and a first down, and the Bobcats doing some really good blocking, and the Bears have not been able to figure out the Bobcat running attack here in the first quarter. Whistles blow an official timeout.
They're going to bring the chains in.
Measure?
Yeah, I think that's what they're talking about. So we'll see. We called it a first down.
We'll get some score updates from Sean back at the studio. Liberty scores 2 touchdowns on their first 4 plays and lead 14-0 very quickly against Salem. No surprise there.
Nope.
And the Zizzers up 7-0 in their game over Parkview. So appreciate Sean and his updates.
There comes the chain game. We don't see that very much, it seems like, anymore.
Not at all.
But we are seeing it right here. They bring in the chain gang to measure to make sure the Bobcats got that first down.
The Credgingtons are the chain crew tonight.
Right.
Jeremy and Landon are out there. And they're going to be just shy, I believe.
They don't have it. Don't think.
On the right hash, they are going to be just short of a first down. But the Bears have got to put some they got to get tougher.
Yeah, this defense hasn't shown much yet. Third down and less than a yard to go for the Bobcats from their own 47-yard line. Bears leading 7-6 with 8:03 left to go in the first quarter. Bobcats hurry to the line of scrimmage. Harris under center. Split backs behind him. And we're waiting for the official to...
There are no play clocks tonight on the scoreboard. The play clocks are out here at Pulaski Field, so the officials are taking that by hand.
Here we go. Third and short. There's the running back headed to the outside, and he's going to beat the Bear defender by far. It goes down the far sideline. Stepped out of bounds in Bear territory at the... Whoa, way down there at about the, 35 or so? 34?
Yeah, it's a big hitter by Spencer.
Bobcats are just running over the Bears at this point and getting big chunks of yardage, that time from the 47 all the way down to the 37. And that would be about 14 yards, I guess, or 15. Mark it at the 37, first and 10 for the Bobcats. 2 wideouts to the near side of the field. Harris under center gets the snap, hands off to the running back. Cruises to the outside and gets about 5 on the play.
Ferguson knocked him out of bounds. The Bobcats wanted a late hit there. Gavin pushed him out, but no flags.
Going to mark the ball down at the 31, a 6-yard gain on the play, 2nd down and 4 for the Bobcats at the Bear 31-yard line. So the Bobcats moving the ball at will, it seems like, on the Bears. Bears haven't shown any tendency to stop this Bobcat running game. Harris under center, 2 wideouts to the near side of the field. 2 backs split behind him. Second back gets the ball. He tries to go to the outside. Bears kind of stack it up this time and give him short yardage. I don't think he got enough for the first.
Mills that time. We'll give him a couple, but that's the Bears' best defensive snap of the game. Dudko in on the stop.
Mark the ball at the 30. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for the Bobcats. Well, they're going to mark it at 28. Yeah. Okay. That's a little further down.
3rd and 1. Less than a yard.
3-yard gain on that play.
Clearly 4-down territory for the Bobcats.
Bobcats have not thrown the ball one time. Harris under center. Gets the snap. And keeps the ball. 1st down for the Bobcats down to the 25-yard line.
Handed it to Spencer right at the last second, and he'll get it to about the 25. About a 3-yard carry for Spencer. Bobcats, 2 guys. It's just Mills and Spencer, and they're just quick hitters. It's nothing fancy.
Nope.
But you talked about the Thayer program, and these kids know how to block, and they know how to do the little things well, and that helps.
Harris under center. Keeps 1 back behind him this time. Pitches to that back who tries to cut to the outside. He's taking his licks there and goes down for very little gain on the play. That's one of the best defended plays. They tried to run right on a sweep, and the Bears did a good job pursuing.
Kohler and Dylan Ferguson with the stop for the Bears. We'll give him 2.
2nd and 9 for the Bobcats. Ball is at the Bear 23-yard line. Bobcats break the huddle.
Bear defense seems to be tightening up a little bit here.
Harris under center. Hands off to the first back through, and the Bears stop that play for about a yard gain. So it'll be 3rd down and about 7, it looks like, for the Bobcats. Ball at the 26-yard line, or 22-yard line, rather.
Bobcats may have to try something else here as the quarterback goes over to the sideline to get the play.
5:49 left to go first quarter. 7-6 Bear lead, but the Bobcats threatening here on 3rd down and 8 from the Bear 22-yard line.
10-play drive, all runs.
Harris under center, deep back behind him. Deep back got counter on the sweep, and the Bobcats go 1st down and inside the 10 all the way to the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. A little trick play there.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be putting it in the air. They can do some different things. Caden Comm, the 5'10 senior, his first carry of the game, and he gets very close to a touchdown inside the 5.
They faked the sweep to the right and then went on the counter play to the left with the running back, and he picked up big yardage there from the 22 all the way down to the 5, so 17-yard pickup. Hurry-up offense for the Bobcats, and they're a little confused here. Harris under center just keeps the ball. No, he flipped it late, and the running back gets in to touch for the touchdown.
Mills in for the touchdown from 4 yards out. Mills scores his 2nd touchdown in the first 7 minutes of the game. The Bobcats are back in the end zone. They just ground and pound and get it down the field and get it into the end zone. It's nothing fancy, but it works for the Bobcats.
5:03 left to go in the first half. Bobcats take the lead 12-7. They'll go for 2 here.
12-play drive for the Bobcats.
Going for 2. Man in motion to the right. They go throw, and it's caught for a 2-point conversion, and the Bobcats lead at 14-7. 5:03 left to go in the first quarter. We'll be back with the Bobcat kickoff in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our Willow Springs Bears. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
5:03 left to go in the first quarter, and the Bobcats have a 14-7 lead over the Bears, and a bit of a surprise. The surprise, I suppose, would be the offense that the Bobcats have used here in the first half, and they have scored on a one-play drive and then on a 12-play drive. So Bears have not stopped the Bobcats at all in this ball game so far. Bobcats to kick it off from the 40. Bears drop back double safety at the 15. There's the kick. It's a squib kick. Bounces, takes a bounce, picked up at the 25 by one of the up men for the Bears, who gets to the 28 or the 30, maybe the 32-yard line where he's brought down.
Friga, again, one of the up men for the Bears with the return. Not much you could do with it, but the Bears will have good field position again. And the Bears haven't been able to stop the Bobcat offense, and Bears not been able to stop Willow on their opening drive. Bears marched it down for a touchdown, and they'll have to do it again. It looks like this may turn into an odd shootout with a team that just runs the ball every play, and the Bears who like to do a bit of a variety pack of throwing and running.
Bears break the huddle from the 33-yard line, 1st and 10. Briga out of the shotgun. Gets the snap of the football, hands off to the running back. He's got big running room. He's at the 40, 45, up to the 47-yard line.
Gavin getting some good blocking this week as the Bears offensive line able to move some bodies around. That just was not happening against the Houston Tigers last week.
Yeah, different ball game. 1st and 10 Bears at the 47-yard line, 15-yard pickup on that last play. Frigga to throw, got him wide open at the 40.
Kohler
at the 30. He's at the 25, and down inside the 20, he was tackled at about the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 Bears. Kohler was wide open. Wow.
Ran a great route, and the Bobcat defender just missed him and got behind him, and it was an easy throw for Friga and a good run after the catch for Kohler.
It's about a 35-yard pickup on the play. 1st and 10 for the Bears. The 18. Hand off to Ferguson. Ferguson is gang tackled as he got a couple of yards maybe down to about the 16.
Friga 2 for 2 for 66 yards both times to Kohler, and that looks like that could be there quite a bit tonight. Bears obviously having some luck with Ferguson as well, so as good as the Thayer offense looks, the Bears offense looks good too.
There's the pitch out wide, fumble, and the player is back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. The original line of scrimmage, so loss of 2 on the play, be 3rd down and 10 for the Bears at the 18-yard line of Thayer.
McDaniel for the Bears, and that's the first negative yardage for Willow tonight. That'll bring up a 3rd down and long. Bears needing to get back into the end zone to keep pace with the Bobcats here in the first quarter. 3:41 to go in the first. Thayer leading 14-7.
Spot the officials talking it over out there, and now they say stop the clock, hold everything. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah, it's okay. So
they're going to call it incomplete.
And I think that's the right call.
Okay.
They McDaniel, they let him go ahead and pick it up and try to run, but that was an incomplete pass.
It's almost a lateral.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd down and 8 for the Bears from the 16. There's the snap. Briga to throw, got a man open. He makes it complete to McDaniel. McDaniel inside the 5-yard line is finally driven out of bounds, and the flag comes flying in. with 3:26 left in the first quarter. Looks like the Bears have a 1st and goal.
They should. Probably a personal foul at the end
That's what you'd think.
of that play.
Yeah, we'll see what the guy in the white hat says. He's way
Face
over
mask
there.
on the
Face mask,
Bobcats.
Okay.
That'll be half the distance to the goal. Second penalty on the Bobcats, and I'm not going to say anything about the Bears' penalties or lack thereof here in the first quarter.
Laying off of that?
Yes.
All right. 1st and goal for the Bears. They mark it off from the 5. It'll be down to the 2.5. Well, yeah, about the 3, we'll call it. 1st and goal for the Bears from the 3-yard line as they try to go for their second touchdown of the first quarter. Briga under center. Hands it off. Ferguson up the middle. He dives, fumble.
Oh, no.
We'll see who got it.
He was diving to go in, and when he did, the ball popped loose. Thayer says they've got it. And they do. Wow.
Thayer recovered the fumble at the 1-yard line. Wow.
Not even the 1. Now, they're going to mark it at about the half-yard line. It is sitting on the goal line. And so the Bears lose a golden opportunity there. Looked like Ferguson was in for the touchdown, but instead it's a fumble, and the Bobcats will have 99.5 yards to go, and you can bet they're going to keep it on the ground, and that may take us to halftime if the Bobcats make this drive.
The Bears are back. Their Bobcats are backed up right against their own goal. 1st and 10 from the half-yard line. Harris under center just tries to get a little operating room. Not much there for him.
Bears are saying safety.
Oh,
no signal from the official yet. They're wanting it. White Hat's saying, get back. I need time to think about this. Kohler's got his arms up. The Bears are all making the triangle.
Guy in the white hat spending a lot of time.
There it is.
It is.
Safety.
Safety. All right.
So the Bears get a little redemption after the fumble.
It's 2 points. That's not
a free kick then for the Bobcats.
Right. It's not a common thing. You don't see it very often in high school football, a safety, but that's what the Bears did. They tackled him in the end zone and got the 2-point safety, so that gives the Bears 9, and so it's 14-9. Now Thayer will get a free kick from the 20-yard line, and so the Bears should have good field position to start another drive.
Yeah, it worked out. You would have liked to have had the touchdown, but the Bears will have an opportunity here to maybe get that 2-point and score a touchdown and get the lead back.
Yeah, just a little bit of positive there on a really negative situation was the safety that got them the 2 points. So,
well, the Bobcats, if you're watching it on YouTube, you could see it, but, I mean, the ball was right on the goal. They had no room to operate. So if you're ever going to get a safety, that was the time to do it. And the Bears really knew that, you know, Thayer's going to sit on that, put the quarterback under center. So didn't have a lot of room to operate, and the Bears get the safety, and now we'll get an opportunity.
So Thayer tees it up. That's they could punt. They could do just however they want to do it. But the ball is laying on the ground. There's no tee there, is there?
No.
It's laying there.
Laying there waiting for Thayer to decide what they want to do.
They can punt, they can kick, but they've got to kick it somehow. So they're going to
Looks like they will tee it up.
Yeah,
there is a tee there.
Okay, they're going to tee it up.
Now, they've not shown much of a kicking game. The Bears could sneak people up a little bit. Right now they've got their 2 deep men back at their own 40. I don't know they can get it that far.
So Thayer will kick off from the 20. And it's a line drive kick taken at the 45 by the Bears. Nowhere to go.
Worked out pretty well for the Bobcats.
It did. That's about as good as they could hope for there.
McDaniel picked it up and then just seemed kind of indecisive on what to do with it.
Man, you need to put your head down and go.
By the time he had decided, there were way too many Bobcats in the area, and the Bears will
still good field position.
Decent field position, but not what you wanted to take over in Bobcat territory. But Willow's at their own 43 to start their next drive, trailing 14-9, 2:54 to go. First quarter, lots of action here in the first quarter.
43-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Showing some good ability to run the ball and throw it. Briga out of the shotgun. Hands off to Ferguson. He busts into the secondary and gets to the 50 and into Bobcat territory.
About an 8-yard gain for Ferguson. Good to see Gavin get it right back. You know, he was kicking himself after the fumble.
Yeah,
Picks up 8 and gets into Bobcat territory.
49-yard line of the Bobcats, 2nd down and 2. They got to get to the 47 for a first down. Late in the first quarter, Bears trailing 14-9. Frigate quarterback gets the snap. Whoop, kind of mix up there in the handoff, and it didn't go anywhere.
Frigate kept it, and I'm not sure if that was the design or if the design was a handoff. He and Ferguson both had the ball.
Yeah, it was
too long.
Yeah, it didn't. The play was not as intended, I'm sure. So, little mix-up on the play. No gain.
They'll give him a little bit of yards.
Give him the yards. So it's going to be 3rd and a yard for the Bears. I guess you give that yard to Frigate. So 3rd down, a yard to go from the Bobcat 48-yard line with 1:50 left to go in the quarter. Bears come to the line of scrimmage. Frigate out of the shotgun. Gets the snap. Wants to throw. Got a man open. Got a man complete.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Or had it, and then he tried to spin away, and he dropped it.
Going to bring up a 4th down. Don't want to give the Bobcats the ball here.
No, I think you go for it if you're the Bears, but
3rd down, a yard to go from the Bobcat 47-yard line. I'm sure the Bears are going to try to.
They try to skim offside. Yeah,
maybe a hard count here. Frigate.
There they did it.
They did it.
Yeah, 57 for the Bobcats, and he knew he did it as soon as it happened.
He just turned and walked backwards. So
Nicholas Gorham, senior for the Bobcats, and so it works. 3rd penalty of the quarter on the Bobcats gives the Bears their 5th first down of the quarter.
Offside is the call. They'll take it down to the 43-yard line. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 10 for the Bears at the Bobcat 43. Bears break the huddle. Come up to the line of scrimmage. With a 1st and 10, the fresh set of downs to work with. Frigate out of the shotgun, gets the snap, wants to throw, backing up, now looks over the middle.
Yep. Oh, man, just missed it.
Kohler was down there and open, but the ball was just off his fingertips, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Kohler beat his defender and was wide open. If that pass is just a little shorter or Kohler is just a step farther, that's a touchdown
for the
Bears. It looks like Frigate and Kohler, that's going to be, looks like that's there for the Bears tonight whenever they want to go for it. They just have to execute.
2nd down and 10 now from the Bobcat 43. 3 wideouts. Frigate gets the snap, hands off to Gavin Ferguson, who breaks a tackle and gets a first down inside the 35 to the 32-yard line.
Had somebody hanging on his leg, and he just drug him for a while and picks up 11 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 Bears at the Bobcat 32. Bears really racking up some yards here, but not points so far, although they have 9 on the board. Frigate out of the shotgun, gets the snap, hands off to the running back. Nothing this time. They blocked that one up, and no gain on the play.
There were 4 guys with green helmets there to meet Ferguson as soon as he had the ball, so no chance there, and he'll lose
no gain.
A little bit of yards. You want to say no gain?
I'm going to say no gain. 2nd down and 10. Inside of a minute left to go in the first quarter. Bears in a little bit of a hurry-up offense. No huddle anyway. There's the snap. Throw back to the near side is incomplete.
Bounced in front of McDaniel.
They've tried that play a couple of times, and it just hasn't worked for the Bears. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Bears at the Bobcat 32-yard line.
Frigate, after completing his first 2 passes, he's missed his last 4. Needs 1 here.
3rd and 10 for the Bears. There's the snap. Ferguson to throw. Complete to the receiver, McDaniel. McDaniel is thrown out of bounds after getting pretty good yardage on the play, but not enough for a first down. It's inside the 25. I think it's going to be about a yard short. 4th down and about a yard for the Bears with 35 seconds left on the clock. No. Maybe they're going to measure for it.
No, I think it's pretty short.
Yeah, he's short.
See what the Bears want to do on fourth down. Last time the Bobcats bailed them out, and the Bears got a penalty against Thayer. Let's see if they can do that again.
Frega on the hard count got him to jump. Not this time. And goes to Ferguson. He's in for a first down and more down inside the 20, inside the 15, down to the 13. So a 10-yard gain for Gavin Ferguson on 4th and 1.
7 first downs for the Bears. They're really doing what Thayer is doing. They're just picking up 6 or 7 yards a pop. And
it's coming in chunks. Wow.
Need to get it into the end zone, though.
Clock running. Could be the last play of the quarter. Frega to throw, goes into the end zone, and nobody there. Some miscommunication there.
Dudko was the target, but he got tied up right at the goal line, and he went left, and the pass went right, and really no Bear had a chance. And the Bobcats didn't see it really well, or might have had a chance of an interception.
Yeah. Stop the clock, so that's not the last play of the quarter. 17.2 seconds left in the quarter. 2nd down and 10 for the Bears. Ferguson gets the handoff, gets hit in the backfield, and no gain on the play.
Now loses about 5. Bobcats had that sniffed out, and it had 0 chance. That's the end of the first quarter. When we come back, Bears will have a 3rd and long inside the red zone.
You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU. Back in 60 seconds.
Well, sweetheart, guess what I did today?
You got your nails done. They look great.
Did I too, but I backed into a pole. Now our SUV, well, it has a dent.
Oh, shucks, honey, that's okay. We'll just go see Matt at Foster's Auto Body in Willow Springs. He can fix it. He's got a great body shop and lots of experience. He's a one-stop fix-it-all shop.
Do you need a windshield replaced, a new muffler, or a collision repair? Visit Foster's Auto Body and Muffler. They will provide courteous, reliable, and prompt service. Call them at 417-469-1255. When you need help, they are here to serve you.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
John Bailey again from Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Supporting our local schools is just part of the Bailey Factor. You'll hear us cheering our local high school teams on the air and even on the sidelines. Come check out our great selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
Second quarter getting underway here at Polinsky Field on the senior night. Bears taking on the Thayer Bobcats. The Bobcats lead it 14-9 after one quarter. Bears have a 3rd down and 15 from the Bobcat 19-yard line as we start the second quarter.
Bears out there ready to go. We got score updates from Sean, but we'll wait just a moment on that as the Bears are chomping at the bit here on this 3rd and 15 from the Bobcat 19.
Kohler must be on the far side. He's not on this side.
He is. Over there with McDaniel.
3 wide outs for the Bears, 2 on the near side, 1 or far side, 1 on the near side.
Michael Butcher, the other senior, on the right side.
We're ready to go. Ryan Frega keeps Ferguson back there with him. Throws to the far side. Kohler breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, gets close.
Oh, they say he stepped out.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds, about the 11-yard line, it looks like. So it's going to be 4th and about what? Bears need to go to the, let's see. I think they got to go to about 5, something like that. About the 5-yard line.
Yeah, got to get it inside the 5 anyway.
4th down and about 6 for the Bears, so the Bears got to do it here. There's the snap. Frega throws over the middle. Got a man open.
Drop. Oh, my. Put it right in his hand. Michael Butcher, the intended target. The senior just couldn't hold on.
So the Bobcats will take over on downs at their own 11-yard line, leading 14-7 as we're underway here in the second quarter. Unfortunate turn of events there for the Bears. They moved the ball well, but didn't come up with any points.
4th down incompletion, had a fumble on the goal line earlier, so some bad breaks for the Bears. Now they got to stop this Bobcat offense.
That's been running well. There's the snap, pitch to the running back, cuts around the corner, still on his feet. Wow, he gets over the 20 to the 25-yard line, picks up about 14, and the Bears had hands on him in the backfield.
Mills picks up 15. And you're right. They had hands on him in the backfield. All of those 15 yards, a bear was touching Mills. They just couldn't bring him down. And
big gain on the play. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the 26-yard line of a 15-yard pickup on that first play. Harris under center, gets the snap, hands off to the running back. He's got about 3 on that play, I think, up to about the 29.
Mills with the carry. Gibson with the tackle for the Bears. Get about 3 that time.
Yeah, be 2nd down and 7 for the Bobcats from their own 29-yard line.
We want the Bears defense to play better, obviously, but as Mike Grace was talking to us about this Thayer team, they kept the ball 11 minutes of a quarter against the Ava Bears and scored a touchdown, an 11-minute drive. That's how effective this running game can be.
Harris under center. It's the snap, pitches to the trailing back. He's got blockers out front. Hit, though, and dropped at about the 35-yard line. I think about a yard short of a 1st down.
Ferguson got him out. Good tackle by Gavin, and I think he's going to be a little shorter than that.
Shorter than, well,
we'll give him about a 4-yard gain, maybe 3.
Over the 30 to the 32. It's going to be 3rd down, and they got to get to the 36. So
3rd and 4.
3rd down, about short 4. Yeah. Harris under center, splits backs behind him, 2 wideouts. They're just there for show. Harris gets the snap, hands it off to the running back.
He didn't get it.
I don't think he got it. He got up to about the 35, but he needed over the 36 to get the 1st down, and I don't think he got it.
It's going to be about a yard short, maybe a little less. And now the Bobcats have a decision.
They're on their own 35 with 4th and a long yard to go, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, the Bobcats been very successful running the ball. However, a couple times, the Bears got a safety on them.
Right.
They've been stopped occasionally for no gain, but not very often, and they're going to go for it here.
They're going to try to draw the Bears off sides at least. Under center is Harris, gets the snap, hands off to the running back.
Oh, he didn't
I
get
don't
it.
think he got it.
Well, unless they give him forward progress. And Mills, he got a yard. Ooh, that's going to be close.
I think he's going to be a little short, maybe.
Bears were pushing him back, but the officials gave him good forward progress, and he'll get a 1st down. Just
wow. Okay, 1st and 10 Bobcats at the 36-yard line. They went forward and deep in their own territory. Had a yard to go. They got that yard, and that was it. 1st and 10 Bobcats at the 36-yard line.
Gamble paid off for Thayer.
Harris up to the line of scrimmage. Again, 2 backs behind him. Bears showing blitz here. Stunning their linebackers. They closed the gap, and nothing is there. They put more men in the box that time defensively, and it paid off.
I think that's an adjustment we're seeing from the Bear defense. They're going to make Thayer do something else other than just run it up the middle.
Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9 for the Bobcats at the 37-yard line.
The yards per carry definitely dropping for the Thayer offense, so that's a good sign for the Bears.
Yeah. 2nd down and 9. Now they have run that outside play with some effectiveness. Got the running back deep behind Harris. He gets the pitch, and the Bears get the hit at about the 40-yard line. Short pickup on the play, about 3 yards maybe at the 40.
Dylan Ferguson knocks him out of bounds. Spencer's still able to get a few yards on that. Give him 3.
So the 30, just over the 40-yard line. They've got to get to the 46. So 3rd down and about 6 for the Bobcats.
Bear defense is at least forcing Thayer to be more creative with their play calling.
8:33 left to go, and the clock is stopped for some reason.
Went out of bounds on that far side.
All right. Harris brings the team to the line of scrimmage. The Bobcats need 6 here on 3rd and 6. Put a man in motion, and they give it the reverse, and it did not work. The Bears see it, tackle it for a loss on the play, a little bit of a loss. A fourth down and about 7 for the Bobcats now, or a long 6.
Senior Warren Ennis was right there to meet him. They tried that reverse like they did earlier on their drive. It worked. That time the Bears read it very well, and Warren Ennis finished off Spencer for no gain, and now the Bobcats will have to punt.
The showing punt on 4th and long, but they have managed to eke out about 5 minutes of the clock here with this possession. There's a high pitch going over the head of the punter, and he took a knee, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
He did not take a knee. Okay, but the Bears take him down about the 20-yard line, so it was a high snap, went over the head of the punter. He had to go back and retrieve it. By that time, the Bears were in the territory, and they wouldn't let him wouldn't let him go. So a big loss on the play back to the 20-yard line. That's where the Bears will put it in play, 1st and 10 at the Bobcats 20. That's the first mistake I've seen of the Bobcats in this game.
Well over the head of the punter. That wasn't even close. And the Bears will take it over in the red zone, and another opportunity for the Bears to take the lead again.
And from the Bobcat 20, Frege gets the ball, hands off to Ferguson. Ferguson gets into the secondary, down inside the 15, down to about the 14-yard line. Pretty good
Bobcats
on the ball.
had contact with him right at the line of scrimmage, but Ferguson kept the pile moving and picks up about 6 yards.
Hey, we got the clock working. The
play clock.
Second clock, play clock.
Lit up.
Nope. It was for an
again.
instant. Then it was out.
It's really frustrating our athletic directors tonight. I can vouch for that.
2nd down and 4 for the Bears. Ball at the Bobcat 14. Frege has a man in motion and keeps it. And down in about the line of scrimmage, not much gain on that play.
Frege does have some scrambling ability, but that's where the Bears miss Rothernick. Taylor's ability to scramble forces the defense to pay attention to him in the running game and really opens up some other opportunities for the Bears. But 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4 for the Bears at the Bobcat 14. 6:34 left to go in the first quarter. Frege out of the shotgun, gets the snap, and hands it off to Ferguson. There wasn't nothing there for Ferguson but backwards. He lost 3 on the play. It'll be 4th down and long for the Bears. So Bears got to pull something out of the hat here on 4th down.
He was just upended. As soon as he had the ball, they took his legs out from under him and hard hit. And now the Bears 4th and long.
4th and 7 from the 17-yard line of the Bobcats. 3 wideouts, 2 on the near side of the field. Frege gets the snap, wants to throw, goes over the middle. Incomplete. Wow. Bears can't get a first down after getting the great field position, and Thayer will take over on downs, leading 14-9.
Dudko the intended target, but pass. I don't know if it was deflected at the line, but it wasn't anywhere close, short. And the Bobcats have possession back. And after a lot of scoring in the first quarter, the wells run dry for both teams.
So the Bobcats take it back over at their own 17, leading 14-9. Harris under center gets the snap. Pitches to his running back. Not much there. Maybe about 3 down to about the 20-yard line.
Spencer with the carry. We'll give him 3 on the run. Their defense doing a much better job. Unfortunately, the Bobcat defense has adjusted as well. So that's where we're at. 14-9. Thayer with the lead in a rapidly moving ball game. I shouldn't have said that probably, but 5:25 to go until halftime. Fall Sports Focus coming up at halftime. Lots to talk about. Senior night as well.
Not a lot of flags tonight. Harris brings them to the line of scrimmage. Keeps the little bit different looking formation now. He's got a wide receiver coming out to the near side. There's a snap of the football, and it's on the ground, but the Bobcats pick it up. Now they throw it up for grabs, and it's caught for almost a first down. Wow. That play looked like the Bears might have a great opportunity there on defense to come up with a turnover.
Oh, yeah. Spencer fumbled the ball, and it looked like the Bears were going to grab it or at least stop them for a big loss, but Spencer able to pick it up and just chuck it, and the receiver came back to make the catch and gets a good gain out of it. They're a yard short from a first down.
Well, the official stopped the clock for some reason. They maybe want to measure.
Oh, I didn't think it was that close. But
Let's say. They're going to bring in the chain gang, I think, for the second time tonight. We haven't seen it all year much, but this is already twice tonight. Fall sports focus kind of running down, isn't it, for fall sports?
Tennis is finished. We got some band stuff to talk about as well, though. And I do want to mention our seniors tonight on senior nights. We'll do all that at halftime. Volleyball, cross-country still going strong. The cross-country team actually, they traveled to St. Louis this afternoon. They've got the Hancock meet tomorrow at Jefferson Barracks.
Here's the measurement for the first down. I thought it looked like it was short, but
these guys are old school. They like to measure.
Yeah.
Maybe the only two measurements we've had all year. But this crew likes to.
They want to be exact. Be a yard short at least. 3rd and a yard. Ball is at the Thayer, inside the Thayer 30, at about the 26.
This was the first pass of the game for the Bobcats, and it wasn't
Spencer
from the quarterback.
Yeah,
it was from the tailback.
Yeah.
Spencer with the throw.
I think that was the original intent, was for him to throw.
Yeah.
And he had a man open out there, completed the pass. So it's going to be 3rd down a yard to go for the Bobcats at the 27-yard line, their own territory. 4:37 left to go in the half. Bobcats leading 14-9. Showing a couple of wideouts to the far side, but those two backs behind Harris are the ones you got to be careful about. 3rd and a yard as we get ready to go. Okay, we're going, says the man in the wideout. Harris under center, snaps the football, and the running back has the first down and more over the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Mills, with the carry. 6. Another first down for the Bobcats. 4:32 left to go here in the first half.
Really
had a lot of scoring early and not much lately. 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes of this ball game.
Bobcats break the huddle. Show 2 wide to the far side. Harris under center gets the snap. Rolls along the line. Pitch is late and the fumble. But I think the Bobcats recovered.
They recover, and Kohler absolutely destroyed Mills over there and caused the fumble, but Kohler didn't see it until it was too late.
It was a option play. The quarterback kept the ball for a long time, pitched it late to Spencer, and he lost on the play 4 yards back to the 28-yard line, 2nd down 14. Bobcats break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're showing shotgun now, or what?
Yeah, pistol.
All right.
Moving some people around.
Yep, Harris, quarterback, still puts a man in motion to the right. Motion man gets the ball, and down he goes at the 30-yard line, about a 1-yard gain.
Spencer with the carry. We'll give him 2, but not much there. The Bears read that really well, and I think the Bobcats trying to maybe deke the Bears into thinking they were going to throw the ball, but it was not. It was just an end around, and Bears read it, and 3rd and long as the clock continues to move under 3 minutes to play in the half, and Bobcats looking at 3rd and long.
They break the huddle. 4 wide receivers this time, and Harris still in the shotgun back there by himself. Puts a man in motion. Motion man comes back to the near side. They throw out long, and it is intercepted.
Wow. Ryan Kohler.
I started to say it, but it was sure hands Kohler. I was going to say it, but didn't get it out till he had the ball. It was a trick. Oh, it was a great catch.
Yeah, you might have to run that back on YouTube and take a look at that.
Great catch. Intercepted, the ball is, by Kohler of the Bears, and It's at the Thayer 40-yard line, 1st and 10 with 2:38 left to go in the half. Bears with an opportunity here.
So many opportunities for the Bears this half and just not much to show for it. And the Bobcats, their first quarterback attempted pass tonight is an interception.
Pregame gets the snap, throws to the far side of the field. Complete. Kohler breaks the tackle, but he's hit and dropped about the 30-yard line, close to the first down.
Kohler's a hard guy to bring down, and the Bears have used him quite a bit tonight.
So it will be short of the first down, 2nd down, and very short. Let me measure again. I'd like to do that, but I think
they do like. I mean, this is. I'm pretty sure we haven't had 3 of these all year.
We got a timeout call by somebody.
I've got a player down.
Okay. Player, I believe, is down.
On the far sideline. We'll take a break.
Take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU. Maybe we'll just keep it here.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics. Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, see Shelter Insurance agent Robert Hollis.
Well,
Let's see who the injured player is as we come back to action here with 2:19 left to go in the first half. Bears trailing 14-9, have it 2nd and short at the Thayer 30-yard line. Okay, now tell me who the injured player was.
Ryan Kohler was the injured player at the end of that, and he did take a lot of abuse at the end of that run after the catch. But he's over on the sideline. I think he'll be back into the game, but he'll have to take this play off.
All right, 2nd and short for the Bears. Kohler out of the shotgun. Hands off to the running back. That is Ferguson. He gets a first down and a little more than that, down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. There goes number 5 back in the ballgame. That's Ryan Kohler. So he didn't stay out long.
8th first down of the half for the Bears. 2-minute warning. Bears trailing by 5. Had multiple opportunities in the red zone, but only been able to cash in once.
Bears show the spread. There's the snap. Ferguson on the keep.
Frigga,
rather. And he is sacked for a loss on the play. I think that was just kind of a broken play. I don't think that was the intended. Frigga was intended to keep the ball, but he did. Loss of 2, back to the 22. Minute 29 left to go in the half. Time becomes a factor now.
Bears have all 3 of their timeouts.
2nd down and long for the Bears from the 27 of Thayer. Snap of the football. Fake handoff. Pass is
incomplete.
To the near side complete.
Low throw, but Duco had it in his hands, and again another drop. The Bears receivers have had several drops this evening. That stops the clock at 1:12 left to go in the half. It'll be 3rd down and long for the Bears, and the Bear offense gets down here close to the red zone and kind of stalls.
Frigga out of the shotgun, gets the snap, throws to the far side, completes it. Kohler breaks the tackle, gets out of bounds at about the first down marker.
I think he got it, maybe.
At the 10-yard line. He may have gotten it just inside or the 15.
We'll see where they mark it, but Kohler says it's a first down, and it is.
Okay, 1st and 10 for the Bears, so a 12-yard pickup. That's what they needed. Inside the 15 at the Bobcat 14, 1:03 left to go in the half. Bears with all their timeouts, as Marty said, and some time left on the clock. Frigga gets the snap of the football, low snap, hands it off to Ferguson, and there's not much there.
He'll dive ahead for a yard or 2. See if the Bears want to burn one of these timeouts.
Going to have to.
We'll look over at the sideline, but
2nd down and 9 from the 14. Frigga gets the snap, throws to the near side. Running back trying to cut the corner, and he is down for a loss on the play, big loss, all the way back to the 18.
Ferguson with the catch, but he was way into the backfield whenever he caught it. The Bobcats read it perfectly, and he had no chance. Loses 5, and there's a timeout for Coach Payne and the Bears.
We'll take a 30-second time in here. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Cox Health Center is proud to support our Willow Springs Bears. It's the mission of Cox Health Center in Willow Springs to be the best for the community we serve by showing safety, compassion, respect, and integrity. As part of that mission, our nurse practitioners are offering extended hours on most days, opening at 7:30 a.m. and closing at 6. Cox Health Center in Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
37 seconds left to go in the half. Bears trailing the Bobcats 14-9 and have a 3rd down and 14 at the 18-yard line. And the Bears call this timeout to discuss it. Ryan Kohler has been the surefire guy to go to for the Bear passing game. And the others have been targets but have dropped the ball. They have not been able to hang on to it. So we'll see what happens here as Coach Payne called the timeout to set up the offense on 3rd down and long from the Thayer 18-yard line. There's the snap for Frigga over the middle. Ball is tipped by the defender, incomplete.
Nearly intercepted. Frigga threw into coverage, and Caden Comm for the Bobcats really had the best play on it and went through his hands. And there was a Bear receiver behind him, but didn't have a chance for it. So here we go again, 4th down and a do-or-die play for the Bears with 32 seconds left in the half.
4th down and 14 for the Bears. Frigga has 3 wide receivers. Drops back, throws over the middle, incomplete.
Low throw. Intended for Kohler, and the Bobcats take over on downs again.
Very disappointing first half for the Bear offense. They
started off so well.
And Thayer has really tightened up their defense and not allowed the Bears to get in the end zone. They've had opportunity after opportunity and have not been able to cash in. So the Bobcats will put it in play 1st and 10 at their own 18, leading 14-9 over the Bears. 26 seconds left to go in the first half.
Stats, scores, fall sports focus, and a look at our seniors coming up at halftime.
Thayer breaks the huddle, comes up to the line of scrimmage. Can't let one of them big plays happen here. Harris under center. They give everybody in tight. They've got 3 backs. He just takes a knee.
Yep.
Bears could call a timeout, but they don't do it because it would be fruitless, right? Can't call enough timeouts to get that clock to stop.
They're prepping to go to the locker room.
Yep.
It'll be interesting to see the halftime adjustments from both teams.
Yep.
Really. Pretty evenly played first half, but it's the Bobcats on top, 14-9 at halftime.
That is the end of the half. We'll be back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Hi, this is Solomon Cornelius, and you're in corn country. Missouri and our top states that people are looking to as they relocate into rural areas. We've been matching buyers and sellers for over 20 years, and the most important thing we've learned is how you're treated matters. Call today for the royal treatment.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
If you're a small business owner, think about everything you need to help your business succeed. You need a plan, happy customers, steady cash flow, and an insurance agent that gets you. State Farm agent Justin Shelby runs a small business in West Plains and Houston, too, and he understands the unique needs of local business owners. Justin Shelby will make it easy to choose the right protection at the right price.
Contact me, State Farm agent Justin Shelby, for your small business needs today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unexpected injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has 4 orthopedic doctors and 2 podiatrists on staff to care for your athletes. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as the OZH Orthopedics and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
G&W Foods in downtown Willow Springs is still your hometown grocer with a full-time butcher cutting meat to your specifications. Remember how nice it was to have your groceries bagged and carried to your car? G&W Foods has never stopped offering that to their customers. When you're hungry for lunch and in a rush, skip the fast food and head to the G&W Deli for fresh food fast. All the groceries you need and the customer service you deserve. G&W Foods in downtown Willow Springs.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our Willow Springs Bears. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
Well, sweetheart, guess what I did today?
You got your nails done. They look great.
Did I too, but I backed into a pole. Now our SUV, well, it has a dent.
Oh, shucks, honey, that's okay. We'll just go see Matt at Foster's Auto Body in Willow Springs. He can fix it. He's got a great body shop and lots of experience. He's a one-stop fix-it-all shop.
Do you need a windshield replaced, a new muffler, or a collision repair? Visit Foster's Auto Body and Muffler. They will provide courteous, reliable, and prompt service. Call them at 417-469-1255. When you need help, they are here to serve you.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
Welcome back to halftime here at Polinsky Field. The Willow Springs Bears taking on the Thayer Bobcats. Been an offensive show in the first few minutes, but then it turned into a defensive show in the second quarter. It was 14-9 at the end of the first quarter. It's still 14-9 here at halftime. The Bears trailing the Bobcats. Bears did pick up a touchdown and a safety. Had multiple opportunities to score, but couldn't get it in the end zone, Marty. So what's the stats look like?
I'll take a look at the scoring first, and it happened very, very quickly. The first play of the game. 13 seconds is all it took. Mills, 50-yard touchdown run, 2-point conversion was no good. It was 6-0 Thayer. But the Bears quickly had an answer. Just a minute 40 later, at 10:04, Gavin Ferguson on a 22-yard touchdown run. The point after was good. It was 7-6 Willow, and that was the Bears. That was the last time the Bears had the lead because the Bobcats drove back down the field. 5 minutes later, they had a long, like an 11-yard or 11-play drive. Mills with a 4-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was good. That time, 14-7 Thayer. A couple minutes later, Bears would have a safety after they had an opportunity. Ferguson at the goal line fumbled the ball. The Bobcats fell on it, but the Bobcats trying to get out of that hole. Their defense was able to come up with a safety and salvage something out of that fumble. But then the Bears got great field position and really started a trend of missed opportunities for the rest of the half, where the Bears 3 or 4 chances really to score and couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
And so it stayed 14-9 Thayer from the 3-minute mark in the first quarter till where we are here at halftime. For the Bobcats, it's a run attack. They've only attempted 2 passes. One of those was from the running back for 10 yards. That was their only completion, and the quarterback only had 1 attempt, and that was an interception. So Bobcats are going to continue to run the ball in the second half. I don't think there's any secret to that. And they use Mills and Spencer, those 2 backs, 11 carries, 83 yards for Mills. He got 50 of those on 1 run. And then for Spencer, 13 carries, 61 yards. So the 2 backs are doing most of the work. Combe, they did run him in for 1 play, and he got 17 yards. That was kind of the trickery play for the Bobcats. 6 first downs for Thayer. They've been penalized 3 times for 15 yards. And we've made it to halftime. Larry and the Bears were not penalized 1 single time. 0 penalties for the Bears. So that's a big improvement over the last couple of weeks.
Had 18 penalties, and
14 or 15
last week, so yeah.
0.5 is outstanding.
It
so
is.
Gold
It is.
star for the Bears for not being penalized in the first half. Bears did have a turnover, had the fumble at the goal line that was obviously costly. Pregame at quarterback, stat line doesn't look great, but it's not all his fault. The receivers are dropping a lot of passes from Ryan. He's 7 of 17 for 99 yards. And then the running game for the Bears. Ferguson's had a decent night, 15 carries, 84 yards. But towards the end of the half, they started reading Ferguson a little bit better, and the line really wasn't giving him as much room as he had early in the half.
Almost looks like the Bears are so predictable offensively. They've got a running back in Ferguson. They've got a receiver in Kohler.
They're going one of those two directions.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So
if you took Taylor Rosnick out of the equation, that's what happens. The three-dimensional offense for the Bears becomes two-dimensional. It just becomes easier for defenses to read. We'll see. Maybe somebody will step up.
Almost need another running back in there to kind of counter what Ferguson's doing. Anyway, we'll see what they come up with in their halftime adjustments. Scores from other games?
Yeah. Liberty leading.
I don't have a stool.
You don't have a stool?
I don't have a stool.
Somebody steal it?
I guess. I don't have a stool.
World.
Anyway, go.
Zelensky's here.
Do your
Take
thing.
my stool for a while.
Do your thing.
I would work on our. That chair looks nasty.
But this chair looks like it's been here since 1967.
You may get a disease
when I started.
Sit in that chair. So take the stool for.
I will.
For a little bit. I didn't realize you didn't have one. We'll work on our Polinsky Field furniture. Liberty leading 46-0 over Salem. That's still in the second quarter for Salem Tigers. And we know the feeling, Salem, and Liberty is really good and opportunity to show off tonight. At halftime, the Zizzers leading the Parkview Vikings 34-0. So it looks like the Zizzers are going to end their losing streak tonight. Mountain Grove and Houston have already played. That was a pretty big matchup. Houston trying to keep that undefeated season alive, but Mountain Grove ended that 28-8 was the final. The Panthers win that one, and then Houston will finish up their regular season with Liberty next week. So a tough one, back-to-back games for the Tigers. And that's our games of local interest. Kabul and Ava, we don't have a score on that one right now.
Seem to have a hard time getting an Ava score.
Yeah.
Anyway.
One note, next week, the Bears game, they will be traveling. We'll be traveling to Ava, and that will be a Thursday night game. So mark your calendar if you haven't already. Next week, Thursday night football, not on Amazon Prime, but on KUKU, as the Bears will go to Douglas County and take on the Bears. And I don't know what to think of the Ava Bears. They've had some really interesting games this year. But at the end of the day, they're still the Ava Bears, and it's going to be a hard game for the Bears on Thursday. That'll wrap up the regular season. And then we'll move into districts, and it's the time of year we kind of need to give the district seedings as we're in week 8 of the high school football season. Right now, going into this week, Liberty was the number 1 seed. Houston was number 2, but maybe a little bit of a shakeup now with Houston losing. Ava was in at number 3. Mountain Grove is at 4. Stratford at 5. Willow Springs just right behind Stratford, so a good opportunity really for Willow to make a jump, I think, into that 5 spot at least. Love the 4 spot because you get a home game then, but maybe the Bears can get to the 5 spot if they can come out with a win tonight. And then Doniphan's sitting at 7 at 0-7. So I think Doniphan's wrapped up that 7 seed. Top seed Liberty will, if it is Liberty, and I think it will be, they'll get the bye, and so kind of leaves the rest of the teams to jockey for some positioning there. And we'll give you an update next week on where that stands.
Okay, all right, time to move along to the fall sports focus. So not much happening this week, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, volleyball.
Stuff happening.
Lots of volleyball.
We got to recap tennis, too, because they really didn't finish up until after we were done last week.
Okay.
All right, let me get my stuff in order. And where do you want to go first?
Well, let's go to tennis since they're done.
Okay. Tennis season came to a close last Saturday at state sectionals in St. Louis. Claire Clarkson battled hard. Claire, one of our seniors that we honored tonight, and she had a stellar tennis career. She played a girl from Bishop Dubourg High School, came up just short, losing in 2 close sets. Even though the season didn't end the way they wanted to, still a very successful record-breaking year. 17-4 season record. That was the most wins in school history. They won the Joplin, Forsyth, and Osage tournament, beat Rogersville for the first time ever. All 6 varsity girls earned all district medals at the individual district tournament. They were the team runner-up. The seniors, Claire Clarkson, Kylie Cox, and Maddie Perkins, in their tennis career with a combined record of 47-19, which is the most wins in 4 years for the girls' tennis program. They had several Misha record book entries with this group. Kylie Cox and Maddie Perkins, with a record of 25-5, ties them for the 24th place in state history. Coach Cox is, he's a historian.
He's done some research on that.
Has. Kylie Cox finished the year with a combined singles and doubles record of 42-10, which is the 11th best in state history. And Kylie's 4 years of varsity tennis combined singles and doubles record is 129-39, which is 15th best in senior history. So Athlete of the Week nominations, he's going to nominate his 3 seniors, Claire, McKiley, and Maddie. All have helped take the girls' tennis program to record levels and will be missed tremendously. So great job for those 3 seniors, and what a year for the girls' tennis program. And they can't get enough attention, really. That's just a phenomenal job by Coach Cox and his tennis girls. And hopefully the next group is ready to step up and carry on that tradition of tennis at Willow Springs High School.
All right. He nominated 3?
He nominated 3, all 3 of his seniors.
I don't know if we can do that, Cox.
Well, hey, I'm just reporting what the coach is asking for.
All right, let's move along to volleyball.
All right, volleyball. Coach Collins reports that they went to Mountain Grove on Tuesday. The JV didn't come out with a win, but they could have beat them. Things just weren't falling their way. They took them in 3 sets and only lost by 2 points. The varsity, she said, well, if anyone knows anything about volleyball, they know how good Grove is. Very good team, but Willow played with them point by point, first and third set. Played hard and played well just at Mountain Grove, and they've got a tremendous volleyball team. Made a lot of position changes since the senior is out with a hurt ankle, hoping to get her back by district. So middle, not a spot that a lot of people can fill and do a good job. But Aspen Crudgington done a very good job with her new role for the team, and everybody kind of getting used to new positions. Everybody getting used to it. I'm sorry, I'm kind of trying to read between the lines here. The JV only got to play 1 set because Kabul had some injuries.
So we moved. We're switching to Kabul now.
Yes, Kabul Thursday played varsity first.
Okay.
Girls didn't play their best, but got the job done with a win against Kabul in 4 sets. And JV only got to play 1 set, but did get a win. So got some wins against Kabul. And next Tuesday is their senior night at home against Houston. So if you haven't come out to watch the volleyball girls, Tuesday's your night. They're playing the Houston Lady Tigers. Freshmen will start at 5, playing just 1 set. The JV will follow. They'll do a senior night in between the JV and varsity game. Only have 2 seniors on the volleyball team, Lily Bolander and Sharon Stevenson. So come out and support those 2 for all their hard work. Player of the Week nominee is Aspen Crudgington for volleyball.
All right. Moving along to cross country. Did they do anything this week?
Of course they did.
Okay.
Of course they did. They had the.
They're gone. They're gone tonight.
They're gone tonight. They're getting ready for Hancock tomorrow.
Okay.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
But they had the SCA meet. We hosted it.
Oh, that's true.
Here at Willow Springs.
I was there.
Good results. We're talking about amazing results for the cross country team.
Okay.
Number 1, the varsity boys team won at the SCA title. With,
it's kind of unofficial, right?
We're calling it official.
Okay, all right.
It's an SCA title for the cross country boys. Carson Smith took first place with a time of 17:26 that tied an SCA record.
Wow.
So way to go, Carson. Matthew Miller came in 2nd. Nolan Perkins 3rd.
Wow.
Tristan Silva was 5th. So the Bears had 4 of the top 5 runners. And then you had Simon Bolander coming in 11th. Aaron Gray was 25th. Jevin Pointer was 33rd. But just a dominant SCA effort by our cross-country boys. So congrats to the cross-country team, SCA champs this year. Varsity girls, they don't have enough to make a team, but they do have the individual SCA champ. Haley Jade Unruh finished first in the girls' race with a time of 22:16. Kylie Smith came in 20th. So well done to our girls racers. middle school, 7th and 8th grade boys, Joel Smith took first, and I don't know, Joel's won like 35 races in a row, and so I know they're ready to graduate Joel up to the high school ranks. Jaron Pointer came in 5th, and Bo Wilson came in 24th. 7th and 8th grade girls, Sydney Lumbee came in 2nd, Kaylee Woolsey 4th, and Shaylin Woolsey 6th. So he's got some girls coming on that he'll be ready to get them up there. 5th and 6th grade girls, Janessa Cunningham took 4th. Janessa's really come on this year.
She has improved so much since the beginning of the year.
Yeah. Adam Firstoff came in 10th for the boys. So good to get our middle school runners a little love there, but just a dominant SCA effort by the cross-country team. Again, they're at Hancock in St. Louis tomorrow, so good luck to them. That's a huge race, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Athlete of the Week nominee, Carson Smith. He is the SCA champion. He tied the SCA record on Monday, helping the team to a first-place finish. And before we do our Athlete of the Week, shout out to the Bear Pride Band.
Okay.
Mrs. Forbes is our band director this year, and I know Mr. Cochran went with them to help out, and Mr. Good, of course, continues to help. The band did a little bit of a transition this year, but they went up to Warsaw, the Warsaw Invitational Band Festival, and took first place overall.
All right.
So,
good deal.
Great job. The Bear Pride Band with a first-place finish of their first contest of the year. They've got some more to come, so way to go to our Bear Pride Band.
All right. So that's the fall sports focus?
Yes, Athlete of the Week nominees. We've got Carson Smith for cross country, Aspen Crudgington for volleyball, and Coach Cox with his trio of nominees, Claire Clarkson, McKiley Cox, and Maddie Perkins.
Well, congratulations to the tennis girls. I'm telling you, that's just phenomenal what they have done over the last few years, in fact, and this year being no exception. But it's been a long time since we've had an SCA winner in cross country, so I'm going to say Carson Smith gets it.
There you go. Our SCA champ, Carson Smith, is our Fall Sports Athlete of the Week, brought to you by West Plains Bank and Trust Company. We appreciate West Plains Bank sponsoring all our Fall Sports Focus at halftime of every Bear football game this season. We'll have that again for you on Thursday night when the Bears go to Ava. Had a little bit of extended halftime, so we'll take another time away here and come back and get you ready for the third quarter in 2 minutes. Bears trailing Thayer at the half, 14-9. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Just arrived at Monty's. New fall favorites like Columbia fleece, hoodies, and flannel shirts at 20% off. Find the latest styles of Under Armour, Hook, and Life is Good apparel, all at 20% off. Check out the restocked hat wall, over 400 new hats available. And take a look at all the latest in camo, boots, and hunting gear, like the new Tacticum Reveal 2.0 cellular game camera. Stock that trophy buck from your cell phone. All this and more just arrived at Monty's Outdoors.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unexpected injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has 4 orthopedic doctors and 2 podiatrists on staff to care for your athletes. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as the
Bears, I think, do have it.
Yeah, and if they had possession, that's clearly a late hit on the Bobcats. The official didn't call it that I see.
They're gathering down there to talk about it. The 4 officials are huddled at the 35-yard line. Bears do get custody, but no flag yet. No flag, period.
We'll take the turnover.
Yeah.
If you're a Bear fan, and that's a big break for the Bears. Bobcats have all the momentum, and now maybe that'll get some life into the Bear offense and gives them another chance here at their own 34-yard line. First turnover by the Bobcats.
1st and 10 for the Bears. Pregame gets the snap and hands it off to Ferguson, who gets no gain on the play.
Tripped up in the backfield. He'll dive to the line of scrimmage, but no gain for Ferguson.
Not much imagination for the Bears on their offense. It's so predictable right now.
Miss Taylor Rothermick. He's a big part of the offensive scheme, and the Bears are a little limited without him in there.
2nd down and 10. There they come. Pregame gets through the line, or rather Ferguson, he gets a first down. Finally brought down near midfield.
The line gave him a great hole to run through, and Ferguson gets space.
Thayer was charging on the play, too.
Yeah.
They were blitzing, and once he got past the line of scrimmage, you knew he was going to have a pretty good gain on the play, and he did all the way to the 49. A gain of 15. It'll be 1st and 10 Bears. Hurry up offense. Pregame wants to throw. Got a man open. Kohler's headed down the far sideline. He may go inside the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Ryan Kohler. Just like that, the Bears explode after that 15-yard running play and get on top.
The fumble set it up. The turnover by the Bobcats. The Bears able to get a big run by Ferguson, and then the Ryans connect. Frigga to Kohler, 50 yards. Kohler got into space, and he was gone.
That puts the Bears up 15-14, and the extra point try.
Fedorovich,
the senior, will try to add the extra.
Blocked.
Kick is blocked. So with 5:52 left to go in the 3rd quarter, the Bears strike quickly, and they now lead there 15-14. We'll be back for the Bear kickoff in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Cox Health Center is proud to support our Willow Springs Bears. It's the mission of Cox Health Center in Willow Springs to be the best for the community we serve by showing safety, compassion, respect, and integrity. As part of that mission, our nurse practitioners are offering extended hours on most days, opening at 7:30 a.m. and closing at 6. Cox Health Center in Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
Hi, this is Solomon Cornelius, and if you can hear this ad, you are in corn country. That's right. We cover all of South Central Missouri and North Central Arkansas with over 75 years combined experience in selling property just like yours. Whether you're buying or selling, how you're treated matters. That's why we are the team for you. Give us a call today.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
You're listening to Bear Sports on Classic Country 100.3 KUKU, Willow Springs.
Bears to kick off after getting a touchdown and regaining the lead. And Osborne kicked it off deep, taken by Thayer at the 20, 25, and up to about the 28, maybe 29-yard line. That's where Thayer will put it in play. 1st and 10. And the Bobcats looked like they had the game in their hands and under control, Marty, and we're headed down into Bear territory, and then they fumbled the ball.
Yeah, how quickly momentum can switch in sports. That's what makes sports fun. Is you just never know. Bobcats in control, they fumble, and the Bears, a couple plays later, put it into the end zone, take a 1-point lead, and now the Bobcats will try to answer.
From their own 30, that's where they mark the ball. Harris gets the snap, hands off to the running back as they're trying the sweep with Mills, and he gets about 8 on the play up to the 37-yard line.
How did he get 8 yards out of that? I mean, the Bears were stringing him along horizontally, but he just, in little increments, kept sneaking ahead. And
he did.
Good run by Mills. He'll pick up 7 yards.
Second down and 3 for the Bobcats. 15-14 our score now as the Bears lead by a point. Bobcats break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage, put a receiver out wide to the near side. Harris under center, 2 backs behind him, gets the snap and wants to throw. Incomplete.
No, not many pass attempts for Harris. That's only his second attempt tonight, and that was nowhere near a receiver. So he's 0 for 2 now. It wasn't picked. His other one was intercepted by Kohler. But the Bobcats tried to throw a new wrinkle in there and took a chance on second and short.
Second and short, so now it's 3rd and 3 for the Bobcats. Stop the clock with 5 minutes left to go in the quarter.
Bears with an opportunity here if you can get a stop to maybe force the Bobcats to punt.
Harris under center. Here come the Bears.
Mills.
Again, they're going to the right side, and first down for the Bobcats over the 40 to the 42 with Mills. They're running that sweep play now.
Mills with a 5-yard carry moves the chains for another first down. Bobcats can afford to try a pass play when you've got the running attack they do and can pick up 4 or 5 yards pretty easily.
First and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Bobcats.
Mills really doing the heavy lifting for the Bobcats here in the third quarter. Spencer's only had 1 run.
Harris under center, split backs again behind him. Gets the snap of the football, hands off to the running back. He gets beyond the line of scrimmage and gets about 10 on the play over midfield down to the Bear 49.
That's Mills again, 9-yard pickup to the left side.
They're looking a little bit like Mountain Grove on the way they're lining up and everybody blocking on one side. They're just focusing on the one heavy blocking on one side, and it's working against the Bears. Second down, a yard to go now for the Thayer Bobcats.
Yeah, if Thayer had any kind of a passing game, then they would be dynamic.
Yep. Second and a yard. They threw on second and short a while ago. Let's see if they want to do that now. Back split behind Harris under center. He gets the snap, hands off to the running back, cuts outside, got blocks. Flags go down. That was Spencer carrying the ball.
It was, yeah. Brought Spencer back in, but that's going to be holding on the Bobcats, and that'll be a 10-yard penalty on Thayer, so that will help out the Bear cause. That is only our 4th total penalty in this game, and all 4 of them have been on the Thayer Bobcats.
Wow.
We've not had a game like that all year.
No.
And I probably shouldn't have said anything because it's got a lot of time left in this one. But
they'll mark it off from the spot of the foul is the 50-yard line, so I'll take it back to the 40. Make it 2nd and 11. Or a little more than that, about 12, I guess. 2nd down 12 from the 40-yard line. They've got to get to the Bear 48 for a first down. Again, they are taking their time. This is we're not used to this really slow pace of play, it doesn't seem like, but they're getting results out of it. Harris under center gets the snap, hands off to the running back. They're going to the left side this time. Spencer this time, and he gets about 5-6 yards up to the 46-yard line to be third down and fairly long. Third and about 6 on the play. I guess that's 7, maybe 3rd and 7.
Bobcat running back Spencer and Mills really good at keeping their feet moving and always going up the field.
Yeah.
The Bears really had a good defense there, and they had hands on him, but they're slippery. They're hard to bring down.
3rd down and 7 for the Bobcats at their own 46. Big play here. Bears need to stop them well short, or they'll go for it. Out of the shotgun now, Harris puts a man in motion to the right. All kinds of illegal procedure there.
I spoke too soon about the flags. I think that one's going to be on the Bobcats, and it is another illegal motion.
Takes the ball back to the 41, we'll call it.
5 penalties, 30 yards for the Bobcats.
Third down and 11, maybe closer to 12 yards for the Bobcats. Big third down play again here for the Bear defense. Would like to get that ball back, leading by a mere point with 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. All right, Harris back in the shotgun, has 4 wide receivers. Now he has a man in motion to the near side of the field. He cuts to that side, throws over the middle, and the man is open and got it, but wow, did he get hit.
Ryan Kohler laid him out.
At the 45-yard line, a gain on the play of 5, but that's well short of the first down. So will Thayer kick it away, or will they try?
Fourth and
to go for it.
7. I think you're going to have to kick this away, right? It's a 1-point game. We're still 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Bobcats aren't going to want to give the Bears.
They're not showing it.
Position.
Yeah, they are. They are. They've got a player back there in punt formation. Okay.
But watch it. Bears can be tricky.
They can. Bears draw back single safety on 4th down and 7. There's the snap and the kick and a fair catch.
No, he didn't call for a
fair catch. Should have.
Woof.
Oh, man.
Well, he paid the price.
He did. Back at the 25-yard line.
Kohler looked like he was going to call for a fair catch, but he never actually made the signal. Caught the ball cleanly and then got hammered by about 4 or 5 different Bobcats. But
he's a tough kid.
He is. He got shook up earlier tonight, and he'll stay out there.
1:46 left to go in the third quarter. Ball at the 25-yard line. Bears take over, leading 15-14.
Bears need to drive here.
They do.
Take some time off the clock and get some points.
Frigga out of the shotgun, gets the snap, hands off up the middle.
Ferguson.
Here comes Ferguson. He's at the 40, and still on his feet at the 50. Oh, he stepped out of bounds somewhere about 45-yard line, I think.
A 20-yard run for Ferguson. He just stepped out of bounds there. He might have gone all the way.
Yeah, he might have. So, ball goes from the 25 to the 45, and just like that, the Bears have a first down. Bears, no huddle offense. 1st and 10 from the 45. There's the snap. Kohler gets the reception from Frigga for about a 5-yard gain into Bobcat territory. Just a little quick hitter to the wide receiver, Kohler. You know he's capable of breaking one at any time.
Yeah, you just love getting the ball into his hands.
Yeah. 2nd down and a short 5. Frigga gets the snap, hands off to Ferguson. Ferguson into the secondary. Ferguson gets a first down near the Thayer 40-yard line.
About a 10-yard gain for Ferguson. I like the quick hitter, and Coach Payne says keep it rolling.
Yep.
And now he's going to say back up and let's
huddle up.
Let's huddle up.
What are they going to do?
Oh, they're bringing it back. I missed the flag.
I didn't see a flag. Must be a holding
on the Bears. Take away that run by Ferguson, and now becomes a 2nd down and 15 for the Bears.
Take the ball back to the Bear 40-yard line on the penalty. That's the first penalty against the Bears.
Comes with a minute left in the third quarter, so kudos to the Bears for
cleaning it up.
Cleaning the game up.
2nd down and 15. There's the snap, the handoff. Ferguson running with people on his back, gets up to about the 48-yard line. Be 3rd down and manageable.
About an 8-yard gain for Ferguson.
3rd down, about 8 to go. 7, maybe.
40 seconds to go, third quarter. Get at least one more play. Now the official is pointing at Ferguson, and they're going to make him come out of the game. He got up a little woozy, a little shaken up after that tackle, but he didn't want to come out, but the official said, get him out. So he'll go over and talk to the coaches.
All right, that's unfortunate. All right, Bears on 3rd down and 7. McDaniel gets the handoff. First down, I believe. I believe he got it at the 45-yard line of the Thayer Bobcats, Nate McDaniel.
Nice job by McDaniel, and that was a big, big run for Nate. And the senior on senior night, who's really been used in all kinds of different places over his career, and just been a good guy to use for all of his coaches that he's had in his career.
1st and 10 Bears. Frege throws near side. Kohler gets it complete. Not going to get anything out of that, though. Somebody had him around the ankle, and he couldn't get away. So
no gain.
No gain on the play. Be 2nd down and 10, and that's the way we're going to start the – nope. Flag on the play. Stop the clock.
Official timeout. There's a Bobcat player down.
Oh, okay. Or
looks like a cramp.
He's standing up, isn't he?
No, he's got his leg.
Oh, okay.
Up.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Teammates working on his leg.
Okay.
So a cramp on a Bobcat, and that'll
stop the clock.
A little bit of an unofficial timeout with 3 seconds left in the quarter.
Well,
and
Bobcats are going to the sidelines. Yeah. I don't know whether we should take a break here or not. Again, the Bears hit the road next Thursday night. You don't want to get that in your mind that we're not going to have a Friday night game next week. It'll be Thursday night, last regular season game.
Yeah, we'll won't know really a lot after that game on where or who the Bears are going to play for the district game in Week 10. Those games Friday night will really dictate that, but you can watch on Friday knowing that the Bears are already done with the regular season. Zizzers leading 41-0 against Parkview. Liberty, last report, was up 53-0 with 2 minutes still left in the half. And so some blowouts along the Ozark Radio Network tonight. And, of course, Houston and Mountain Grove already finished. They played a 1 o'clock game this afternoon. Mountain Grove, the entire district came out to the football game to watch them beat Houston 28-8 this afternoon and mess up Houston's perfect season they had going. So the Panthers with a big win. We don't have a report from Ava and Kabul. That's the other SCA game going on.
Mark Spencer, the injured player, that's headed out the ball.
One of their two-headed monster at running back, so he'll limp off, and wouldn't shock me to see him back in the game. That looked like a cramp, and Spencer will try to work that out and get back in there. So the Bears will have one last play here for the third quarter.
2nd down and 9 from the Thayer 44-yard line. There's the snap and the handoff to the running back, who gets a couple of yards on the play, and that's the end of the third quarter play. With the score, Willow Springs 15, Thayer 14. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? Whenever you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby with offices in Houston and in West Plains. I can chat with you about the kind of retirement you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can go a long way tomorrow, so let's get started now. Call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, serving all of southern Missouri and northern Arkansas. And picture yourself a happy retirement. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for unpredictable injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has 4 orthopedic doctors and 2 podiatrists on staff to care for your athletes. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as OZH Orthopedics and Spine, visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Gavin wanted to come out, but he's back out.
12 minutes left to go in this one. Welcome back to Bear football. And the Bears leading the Bobcats 15-14. Bears have the ball 3rd and 7 from the Bobcat 47-yard line.
Big third down coming up here for the Bears.
Frege gets the snap, wants to throw. Oh, the pass is caught by the Bears. Kohler.
Oh, he got the first. No, he's going to be just short.
May have got the first.
Trying. He's going to be just it depends on where they spot the ball, but I think he's just going to be a hair short. What an effort by Ryan Kohler. It looked like it was going to be an interception. It was off the hands of a Bobcat, and then Kohler picked off the deflection for the complete pass.
I don't think Kohler was the intended receiver either.
No, but he just about got a first, and that'll be 4th down and inches for the Bears. Great effort by Kohler.
They're at the 35-yard line of the Bobcats. Bobcats are offside. Good job, Ryan Frigga. He had the hard count there and got the Bobcats jump offside. Second time he's done that tonight.
On fourth down.
Yeah, on fourth down. So good job by Ryan Frigga. Takes the ball down to the 30-yard line, gives the Bears a 1st and 10 at the Bobcat 30-yard line. Early here in the fourth quarter, Bears leading by a single tally.
Big first down there. The Bears kept this drive going.
Frigga gets the snap. Whoop, ball hit the floor, hit the ground, floor. Think of the basketball. No gain on the play, maybe a little loss. The ball was on the ground for a little bit.
Yeah, just a low snap, and Frigga did a good job just to hang on to it. He'll lose a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Bears. So really just a busted play. With 11 minutes left to play, Bears leading 15-14.
Need a score here. 2nd down and 11. Frigga out of the shotgun as Ferguson back there with him. Gets the snap of the football, handoff to Ferguson.
McDaniel.
Oh, McDaniel, nowhere to go for McDaniel. He lost on the play a couple of yards.
Bobcats put everybody in the box. They were coming right after the running back. And now it'll be 3rd down and long.
3rd down and 12 now for the Bears at the Bobcat 32-yard line. Need a big play here on 3rd down.
Ferguson still on the sideline, shaken up after a running play late in the 3rd quarter. McDaniel has come in as his replacement.
Well, that really limits the Bears' offense. But we'll see what Frigga can do here on 3rd down and 12. 3 wide receivers. He wants to throw. Got some time. Goes over the middle, over the top. Incomplete.
It would have been a sensational catch by Kohler.
He had his hands on it.
He had his hands on it, but could not quite pull it in. He was double covered.
Yeah.
Frigga put a good spin on the ball. Just a little bit too far for Kohler to come up with it. 4th and long here. Bobcats dropped they're reading what the Bears are trying to do, and they were expecting pass there and well defended by the Bobcats.
4th down to the Bears and long. Frigga gets the snap, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Back at the 40-yard line.
Wow.
Thayer will take over at their own 40 with 9:45 left to go in the game, and they're trailing by 1 to the Bears. It's 15-14.
I'll talk about momentum. The momentum meter just swung back to the Bobcats as they hold the Bears looking like they were driving towards the end zone, but the drive stalled, and the Bobcats will take over at their own 40-yard line. Good field position and tons of time. 9:45 to play, trailing by 1.
Bears defense back out there. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. The quarterback Harris under center. Single setback, and they're going to try that reverse play, and it's not going to work. Bears smell it out, throwing for a loss, about 2-yard loss on the play.
That's Combe, and 2-yard loss this time. That's the first time they've got him for a loss. It's the 3rd time they've ran that play. 17 yards, 15 yards. That one's for -2. So the Bears finally caught on to that. It'll be 2nd and long for the Bobcats.
2nd down and 12. Ball back at the Thayer 38-yard line. Clock moving with 9 minutes, 12 seconds left to go in the game. Regulation, anyway. Harris brings them to the line of scrimmage. 3 backs behind him, and they sweep it. Sweep it to the right side. Good block, and he got about 5 on the play up to the 43-yard line. 3rd down, 7.
Spencer, who had to come out with cramps a few minutes ago, back in there, picks up 5 yards. The sweep to the right side. Great blocking. You mentioned it. The Bobcats really had
They block on that. Yeah, they block on that sweep. They just had 3 backs back there. Everybody was blocking except for Spencer, and he was the ball carrier and got 5+ yards on that play.
3rd down and 6.
Bobcats break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. Harris goes under center. 2 backs split behind him. Quick snap, handoff on the counter play, and into the secondary, and on for a touchdown goes the running back. He's at the 20. 10-5 touchdown there.
Mills, a 43-yard touchdown. That, I believe, was the same play as the first play of the game that went for 50 and a touchdown. That one goes for 43.
No, this one went for
57, yeah.
57. Right. They were at their own 43.
Wow.
So Thayer regains the lead with that long touchdown run from Mills.
Mills and his long touchdowns have killed the Bears tonight.
Bobcats will probably go for 2 here. With 8:06 left to go in the ball game, it was a long run by Mills. Once he got in the clear, nobody going to catch him. Going for 2. There's a snap, and they throw it and complete it. That's their famous passing play. 2-point conversion is good. 8:06 left to go in the ball game. Thayer regains the lead 22-15 over the Bears. We'll be back with the Thayer kickoff in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time. Here at TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time means we have the right parts for all models of trucks and trailers to get your truck back on the road and your drivers home for the game. Hey, this is Damon with TLG Peterbilt in Willow Springs. We proudly support our Willow Springs Bears. Visit us at tlgtrucks.com or on Highway 60 in Willow Springs.
Well, sweetheart, guess what I did today?
You got your nails done. They look great.
Did that too, but I backed into a pole. Now our SUV, well, it has a dent.
Oh, shucks, honey, that's okay. We'll just go see Matt at Foster's Auto Body in Willow Springs. He can fix it. He's got a great body shop and lots of experience. He's a one-stop fix-it-all shop.
Do you need a windshield replaced, a new muffler, or a collision repair? Visit Foster's Auto Body and Muffler. They will provide courteous, reliable, and prompt service. Call them at 417-469-1255. When you need help, they are here to serve you.
8:06 left to go in the ball game. Thayer has regained the lead 22-15 over the Bears. And the Bears, without Taylor Rothermick, have become less dimensional. And their offense has had a hard time working here at part of the time tonight. Thayer will kick off from the 40-yard line. The Bears drop back double safety at the 20. And the kick is on the way. Taken by the Bears at the 25. And the running back is at 30, 40. McDaniel's at the 50. And dragged down from behind at the Thayer 35-yard line. Good
Huge
run
return by Nate McDaniel, senior, trying to get a spark back into the Bears here and set them up in great field position. Still 8 minutes to go. Bears down by 7.
Mark the ball at the 32-yard line. Great run back from McDaniel.
Something the Bears really have not done well this year is running the ball back on kicks. That one was good for McDaniel, and Bears needed it.
1st and 10 for the Bears from the 32 of Thayer. Hand off to the running back.
Nope.
No, he kept it.
Brigham kept it. Sacked for a big loss.
Bear offense is just going down, you know.
It's become very hit or miss. They might hit you for 12 yards, but they're going backwards way too much.
2nd down, 15, loss of 5, back to the 37-yard line. 3 wide receivers. Pregame wants to throw. Got his man
caught
for a short gain down to near the 30-yard line.
Kohler had to slide to get it. He'll pick up the 5 that was lost on 1st down, so it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Bears. Ferguson's still on the sideline. He's got his helmet off, so
probably
Bears probably going to have to try to win this without Ferguson.
Well, you take Ferguson and Rothermick out of this offense, and whew, big shoulders there, big playmakers there. 3rd down and 10 for the Bears at the 31-yard line. Somebody got to step up here. Frigga gets the snap of the football, wants to throw, now just takes off. Going to see what he can do with the football. He's at the 25 and out of bounds at about the...
got the first.
I think he got the first at the 20-yard line. Here come the rush. They put the blitz on, and Frigga did a good job ducking the blitz and then rolling to the near side of the field. He just shed a couple of tacklers, and I think it's just willpower.
That was gutsy run from Ryan Frigga. He knew his team needed him to get a first down or at least get some positive yardage. And good scramble by the senior.
Down to the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 Bears there.
Bears were moving.
They were.
Only the second penalty of the night for the Bears, but that'll back them up. The offense just having a hard time going in the right direction. First down 15 now for the Bears from the Thayer 25-yard line. Again, just 2 penalties for 15 yards tonight for the Bears.
1st and 15 from the 25. Frigga out of the shotgun. McDaniel gets the handoff and gets down to the 20-yard line, gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and then again it'll be 3rd and 10.
Had some blocking, had some options, but his holes closed on him pretty quickly. And McDaniel, not a lot of options. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Bears.
Gain of 5 on that play. Frigga out of the shotgun. Just lost the handle on it. Picks it up. They say he was down.
Going to blow him down at the 25, so another 5-yard loss for the Bears. Just a fumbled snap.
5:44 left to go in the game and counting. Thayer leading 22-15.
You just feel like it's going to have to be a big play. The Bears just right now offensively don't have the personnel to sustain drives.
Tools aren't there.
Watch for Ryan Kohler.
He's the big play man. 3rd down and 15 for the Bears. Kohler takes off. Frigga, rather. And gets inside the 20 down to about the 19-yard line. But it's going to be 4th and long for the Bears.
Makes the 4th down a little more manageable, but time running for the Bears. 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. Down by 7, really need something out of a great field position they got off the McDaniel kick return. Picked up 1 first down, but now facing 4th down and long, and this could be the ball game, really.
Yeah. 4th down for the Bears from the Thayer 18-yard line. They've had multiple opportunities in the red zone. There's the snap. Frigga wants to roll to his right, then throw it back into the end zone.
Touchdown! Caught! Wow. Ryan Kohler absolutely took it away from a Thayer defender, out-jumped him, reached over him, grabbed the ball, took it away.
Now,
Frigga to Kohler.
What did the Bears do here?
And now you got a decision.
Got to go for 2, I think.
Zorovich would get to the tie. You can go for 2 in the lead. Zorovich 1 of 2 for tonight, kicking extra points.
That comes with 4:29 left to go in the ball game. On a 4th and 18, the Bears convert. Ryan Frigga took the ball and rolled out. He rolled to his right and went out and heaved it into the end zone, and Kohler was down there. Bears going for 2. There's the snap.
McDaniel.
Off to McDaniel.
He's not going to get it.
I don't think he's in.
He's short. Wow. The Bobcats hold, and the Bears trail by 1, and they'll have to kick it off.
22-21 Thayer with 4:29 left to go in the ball game. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUK.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
John Bailey again from Bailey Chevy GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Supporting our local schools is just part of the Bailey Factor. You'll hear us cheering our local high school teams on the air and even on the sidelines. Come check out our great selection of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs today.
Call 469-3111. Bailey team is gonna get it done.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics. Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
For all your auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, see Shelter Insurance Agent Robert Hollis.
4:29 left to go in the ball game. It's been a tight one all the way through and can't get much tighter than 1 point. It's 22-21 Thayer with 4:29 left to go in the game. Bears are going to kick it away. Kind of surprised the Bobcats. Bobcats thought it was going for the onside. There, Bobcat just streaming up court or upfield. Spencer at the 50-yard line runs out of bounds.
Picked it up at the 15. Bears had people down there, but Spencer just outran them to about midfield. And the Bobcats want great field position. Well, they'll mark him out at the 43. Still good field position for Thayer with 4:20 to play, and the Bears really need a 3 and out here because the Bobcats will use time.
All that they can possibly use. Ball will be spotted on the Bobcat 42-yard line, 1st and 10 from there. Harris under center gets the snap, hands off to the running back. He's hit, but gets away. Bears just can't they're not tackling well. Mills got 8 yards on that play over the 50 and into Bear territory at the 49, yards short of a first down.
Clock running at 4 minutes. Playing the ball game, 22-21 Thayer. Thayer with a couple of 2-point conversion connections that have really helped them out tonight. When the Bears tried for one, it didn't work.
Second down and less than 2. About a yard to go for a first down at the Bear 49-yard line for the Bobcats. Harris comes in from the sidelines and gets under center. Gets the snap of the football, hands off. The running back is hit. Stays on his feet.
Oh, my goodness.
And gets a first down and more. And the Bears had him in the backfield. And he got away all the way down to the Bear 44-yard line. 5-yard gain, first down.
Picks up 5 yards. The Bears had him for a 3-yard loss. I mean, had him down and could not finish the job.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Bears have all 3 timeouts, so at some point you can start doing that, but 3:15 now left to play.
Fourth quarter. Thayer with the ball. 1st and 10 at the Bear 43. Williams under center, or Harris rather. Hands it off to the running back. Mills maybe got out of bounds about the 40-yard line, maybe inside the 40, about the 39.
About a 4-yard carry for Mills. They're just going to let the senior run this thing out. That's fancy for the Bobcats.
He didn't get out of bounds, so the clock doesn't stop. It's at 2:42 and counting.
Bears won't start taking those timeouts until we get under 2 minutes.
Bears got to stop the running game.
Yeah, it's not, timeouts are going to matter if Thayer continues to run it.
Second down and 6 after a 4-yard gain. Harris under center. Snap of the football. Long count. Gets the snap, hands off to the running back, comes back to the near side. Ball carrier brought down after about a yard gain that time.
Spencer for a yard, and there's Coach Payne will take his first timeout.
All right, we'll take time in here. 30 seconds. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Cox Health Center is proud to support our Willow Springs Bears. It's the mission of Cox Health Center in Willow Springs to be the best for the community we serve by showing safety, compassion, respect, and integrity. As part of that mission, our nurse practitioners are offering extended hours on most days, opening at 7:30 a.m. and closing at 6. Cox Health Center in Willow Springs, located on Main Street next to Booster Field.
Played since then, has he?
No, he hasn't.
2:13 left to go in the ball game. Thayer in control here by a single point, 22-21, but they also have the ball in Bear territory. 3rd down and 5 at the Willow Springs 36-yard line. Bears took a timeout. They've got 2 more left, so they're really counting on stopping the Bobcats or on this possession or on this set of downs. Harris, the quarterback, gets under center. He gets the snap, hands off to the running back, hit at the line of scrimmage, falls to about the 35. It's going to be 4th down.
They're still fighting, scrumming for the ball. Bears thought there might have been a fumble.
Apparently there was not.
And
Clock
the
is
Bears
stopped.
will call another timeout, and it'll be 4th down and 3 for the Bobcats.
Okay, the ball game is right here.
Yeah, this is it.
If the Bears don't stop them here, Thayer is going to, all they have to do is take a knee and win the ball game.
Bears still have a chance here, but man, you look back at last week and just a heartbreaker to the Tigers.
Oh, yeah.
This will be 2 weeks in a row, but the Bears had every opportunity to win a ball game and just can't
Let
quite
it get away from them.
Can't quite get it in there.
Well, it really hurts too this week because you get 2 of your top players not in there. Here for the last part of the game.
Yeah, Rothermick, of course, out from the beginning. Bears have lost Ferguson for the 4th quarter. Trying to
do whatever.
Get one more chance here and get a stop with 2:05 left to play.
All right, here we go. Harris gets down under center on 3rd down and 3. Split backs behind him. He just takes it. And does he get it? No, I don't think
he did. Spencer is going to be stopped short, or Mills, rather. They're going to make sure of it, but no official signal yet. Bears are clapping.
1:58 left to go in the ball game, and the Bears have 1 timeout left. So,
well, credit the defense.
Yeah, they came up when they had to.
They came up big. Oh, they're talking to the Bobcats. And now an official timeout.
For what? I don't think they're going to measure.
Even close, is it?
I guess they're going to measure, but it doesn't look close to me.
The official is down on the field on all 4s.
Bears going to their sideline. Bears are huddled up here with their coaching staff on the near sidelines. I don't know what the deal is.
Nobody took a timeout.
No.
And they're going to bring the chains all the way across the field.
I don't see it.
I mean, I may be shocked here, but if the chains are right, then I don't think he got it. But, this is a critical point in the ballgame, so I don't, oh, yeah. He's going to be over a yard.
2 yards short.
Landon Crutchington put his arms out wide on that one, but they're going to be well short of a first down.
All right.
Bears will take over 2 minutes to win the game. And they've got
1 timeout.
66 yards to go.
Wow. Tough assignment for the Bears.
Well, you've got a playmaker in Ryan Kohler.
You do.
I think if the Bears are going to win it, Kohler's probably going to have to be the guy to
going to have to get the ball in his hands. Yeah. The Bears are going to have to throw the football here, you would think. Frigga gets the snap. Comes back to the near side. Caught. And out of bounds. Kohler with the catch.
Short of a first down, but he will get good yardage to the 43-yard line. But a 9-yard pickup and stop the clock at 1:54.
Ryan to Ryan. Frigga to Kohler. 2nd down, 2 yards to go for the Bears. Ball now at the 42-yard line. There's the snap.
McDaniel.
They're going to run McDaniel.
They're going to get a first down.
Get a first down to the 50-yard line. Stops the clock at 1:48, but it will start again just as soon as the chain gang gets set.
They're hung on to that 1 timeout, so that might be beneficial on this drive as well.
At midfield, 1st and 10 for the Bears. Frigga gets the snap. Hands off again to McDaniel. That didn't go anywhere.
2-yard loss. Running plays with lost yardage are not what you need in a 2-minute drill.
No stoppage of the clock here. Bears quickly back into their set. Frigga to throw. Ball is picked off by the Bobcats.
It was tipped, and Spencer was there to intercept it at the 40-yard line, and the Bobcats will take over and
win the football game.
Probably just won the game.
Yep. They'll have a minute and 19 seconds. Bears do have one timeout, I think. But, man, that's
heartbreaker again for the Bears. This time it's at home on senior night.
1 point.
Just a gut punch.
Bears go to Abe on Thursday night in the regular season.
2 turnovers in this game by the Bears, both really costly.
Williams takes a knee on a snap. Bears going to stop the clock. I think just don't let it go.
Official comes in as the Bears were shoving a little bit after the play. Coach Payne trying to get a timeout.
1:05, and he does. 2nd down and 10 for the Bobcats. After they took a knee, and the Bears had one timeout, but wow, that's just not enough. Not enough time on the clock, and the Bobcats are not going to do anything foolish with the ball.
No.
So, all right. Start the summary already for this game. Bears got down 7-0 early and battled back. But they're
going to look back at this game and all the opportunities the Bears had, and losing that offensive. They had already lost Rothermick, and then when they lost Ferguson, just didn't have enough offense.
Here we go. 2nd down and 10 yards to go. And Williams takes a knee again, or Harris. I want to call him Williams for some reason. Freshman quarterback, 6'2" for the Bobcats. He'll be around for a while.
He doesn't have to throw the ball much, but does a nice job with his hands off. Just had 1 turnover for the Bobcats tonight. And, anytime you're playing Thayer, they're going to be fundamentally sound and ready to play. We don't have the play clocks working, but we're down to 45 seconds. It's 3rd down, and
I think they can do it here. Get under center.
Yeah, that should do it.
Yeah. There's long count. Snaps, and he takes a knee, and that's ball game. Bobcats are going to win it 22-21 over the Bears. Hard-fought game here at Polinsky Field on senior night. But the Bears, who were undermanned a little bit, can't come up with the score when they need it and lose it 22-21 to the Thayer Bobcats. We'll be back in 3 minutes to wrap it up. You're listening to Bear Football on KUKU.
Hi, this is Solomon Cornelius, and you're in corn country. Missouri and Arkansas are 2 of the top states that people are looking to as they relocate into rural areas. We've been matching buyers and sellers for over 20 years, and the most important thing we've learned is how you're treated matters. Call today for the royal treatment.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
Hi, this is Solomon Cornelius, and you're in corn country. Missouri and Arkansas are 2 of the top states that people are looking to as they relocate into rural areas. We've been matching buyers and sellers for over 20 years, and the most important thing we've learned is how you're treated matters. Call today for the royal treatment.
Selling the American dream, one home at a time. Monarch Realty, Monarch Realty.
The team at Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedics and Spine is focused on your athlete's health. That's why there's a doctor on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to care for the unexpected injuries. Ozarks Healthcare has 4 orthopedic doctors and 2 podiatrists on staff to care for your athletes. The Ozarks Healthcare team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and great sportsmanship. For more information about OZH Podiatry as well as the OZH Orthopedics and Spine, please visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
G&W Foods in downtown Willow Springs is still your hometown grocer with a full-time butcher cutting meat to your specifications. Remember how nice it was to have your groceries bagged and carried to your car? G&W Foods has never stopped offering that to their customers. When you're hungry for lunch and in a rush, skip the fast food and head to the G&W Deli for fresh food fast. All the groceries you need and the customer service you deserve. G&W Foods in downtown Willow Springs.
If you own one truck to a fleet of trucks, TLG Peterbilt understands that when you have one broke down, it's more than lost time.